Yeah, they broke up in a bitch, yeah.
Your future is at your fingertips. Take advantage of the flexibility and diversity of futures trading with Ninja Trade.
This is not a diss song. Like, this the motherfucking truth. All the shit I did for niggas. Ay, yeah. Big dog in my city, bitch, you know I'm really him. Came a long way now, nigga whipping beans. I been thugging by my lonely, in the end they gon' switch. I ain't get to pick and choose like a boosie little bitch. Big dog in my city, bitch, you know I'm really him. Came a long way now, nigga whipping beans. I been thugging by my lonely, in the end they gon' switch. I ain't get to pick and choose like a boosie little bitch. Nigga on the net say he gon' strip me for my shit. I keep that Nina on me, nigga, you ain't walking up on shit. All the shit I did for niggas, it's the things that I get. Trying to catch a sucker loaf and leave him with a baggie for the shit. Terrorize the city, run that nigga for a shit. Trigger finger itching, getting back and taking wins. I been really getting paper, running laps around these niggas. I'm from the east of the gym, you can verify this shit. Hella gangs on the net and real like Boosie than a bitch. That and instrumentals, only place that talk that shit. But when they see me face to face, real like friendly than a bitch. Always been that same nigga, I ain't never ever switch. You are not cut like that, little nigga, need to cut it out. I could pull up to your mama house and air that bitch out. So I advise you pipe down and watch your little potty mouth. I'm a big dog in my city to know who really run the town. Big dog in my city, bitch, you know I'm really him. Came a long way now, nigga whipping beans. I been thugging by my lonely, in the end they gon' switch. I ain't get to pick and choose like a boosie little bitch. Big dog in my city, bitch, you know I'm really him. Came a long way now, nigga whipping beans. I been thugging by my lonely, in the end they gon' switch. I ain't get to pick and choose like a boosie little bitch. TYP to now, you know that this the way of life. I ain't never read the gang, but I feel like gang tie. I been really pushing P, put the P in TYP. That nigga gonna be in a rack and even light straight through his teeth. Yeah, I made it out the struggle, but the struggle never end. I can't believe I lost my channel, they don't wanna see me win. I ain't tripping off no clouds, just want this chicken for my kin. Plus my little nephew sister out here homeless once again. It make me wanna crash out and spin a block inside this Benz. You can't name another nigga really put on for the land. And I did it on my own, they need to have a helping hand. I'm paying taxes to this shit, fool, I'm talking hella bands. Don't let him hit the blunt, keep an eye up on your mans. Yeah, I know these niggas faggots, think a couple of them trends. I slap a switch up on the stick, convert that hoe into a trans. I'm a big dog in my city, the whole city know I am. Big dog in my city, bitch, you know I'm really him. Came a long way now, nigga whipping beans. I been thugging by my lonely, in the end they gon' switch. I ain't get to pick and choose like a boosie little bitch, huh? Big dog in my city, bitch, you know I'm really him. Came a long way now, nigga whipping beans. I been thugging by my lonely, in the end they gon' switch. I ain't get to pick and choose like a boosie little bitch. Ay, this is not a diss song. Ay, this the motherfucking truth. You hear me? All the shit I did for niggas. Ay, and it's the things that I get. Yeah, these niggas really boosie than a bitch. Yeah, that's on my mama, you ain't with the shit. Nigga, got you low for news in the bitch. Yeah, off that pen. Hey man, say man, we on the road to 100K, okay man. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Cause that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this live stream. Big Dog, out now, all platforms, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, all that good shit. Add that to your playlist and run that up, man. So look, it's a lot of drama, a lot of news going on around the world right now, around America right now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start this stream off with the shortest bit, and that's being Trey Reed, RIP. So the autopsy for Trey Reed, if y'all don't know who Trey Reed is, it's a young black man from Mississippi, right? He went to college at Delta State University in Mississippi, and he was found just the other day hanging from a tree. The police say no foul play. That's what they said initially, but now that the autopsy has came out, we gonna see what they saying. So let's see what they saying.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Delta State University and the Cleveland Police Department say Reed's autopsy proves he died by suicide. Some DSU students accepted this information while others are still skeptical. Students on Delta State University's campus react to Cleveland Police Department's ruling of Trey Reed's death.
I don't have much of an opinion on the autopsy. I'd like to think that they aren't lying, but considering the history of Mississippi, it's hard to be sure.
On Thursday, it was ruled that the 21-year-old DSU student died by suicide. Reed was found hanging from a tree on the university's campus near the pickleball courts Monday.
The family needs to hire their own personal investigator. I think they need to do their own investigating.
Civil rights attorney Ben Crump, who stepped in to represent Reed's family, said they are seeking an independent autopsy. Reed's grandfather said he is suspicious of CPD's initial ruling on Reed's death because they were misinformed by officials.
He told me that they found Trey Reed in his room.
Crump is also demanding that they are shown a video of what led to Trey's death.
You keep telling us what to believe, but you're not showing us any evidence, showing us any video.
Cleveland police say all files and materials have been turned over to the FBI and U.S. Attorney's Office for review. They add final toxicology results could take 2 to 4 weeks to complete.
If he really did kill himself, I hope his family finds...
Toxicology, what does that mean? What does toxicology report mean? Is a medical or scientific document that shows the results of tests done on blood, urine, hair, or tissue to find out if drugs, alcohol, poisons, or other toxic substances are present in someone's body. So that's not going to do no good.
FBI and U.S. Attorney's Office for review. They add final toxicology results could take 2 to 4 weeks to complete.
If he really did kill himself, I hope his family finds peace. And if he didn't, I hope his family finds justice.
The Trey Reed's independent autopsy is being paid for by the Colin Kaepernick's Know Your Rights Camp Autopsy Initiative.
So Colin Kaepernick heard about the story, and his foundation or whatever is helping the family out, I guess. So shouts out to Kaepernick, man. They out here playing with Kaepernick, you know. Kaepernick's still out here supporting the people, helping the people. Although they took his NFL career, which is tragic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which is tragic, man. And look, he's still out here helping people out, still standing on business. I respect it, bro. Shouts out to Kaepernick, man. Real deal spillage. Real deal spillage. So apparently, you know, the autopsy is saying what it's saying. I ain't gonna do too much speculating because, you know, I don't really know. I just feel like they do need to release some type of footage, but they were saying it was a blind spot where the cameras was at, this, that, and the third. I don't know. I just feel like they need to release some footage, you know what I'm saying? That shows something. Somebody walking over there, him walking somewhere that late at night by himself with something in his hand, something, man. You can have some type of video of this man on camera. Tell me this is a college campus and he made it all the way to apparently a middle part of the campus or whatever, and there's no cameras. That don't make no sense, man. That don't make no sense. Student found hanging from tree. Yeah, that just don't make no sense.
Authorities in Mississippi are now working with the FBI and tell us this morning that they can only say so much, but are trying to make clear to the public that the tragic death of Delta State University student Trevion Reed did not involve any foul play. Trey, as he's known, is the young black man who was found hanging from a campus tree on Monday morning. Reed's family is having trouble believing authorities, saying that he was happy and excited about college. They're demanding to see video of his final moments that police say they have.
There's video out there, and we can't speak to that at this point. It's still an ongoing investigation.
According to an early report from the county coroner, the student didn't suffer any lacerations, contusions, compound fractures, broken bones, or injuries consistent with an assault. Lawyers for the family are now calling for an independent autopsy and a more thorough investigation, saying that Trey's family deserves answers they can trust. We cannot accept rushed conclusions when the stakes are this high.
That's the report. Ben Crump is joining us now. Ben, they say there's no foul play. We need an update on the autopsy. People want clarification on this. Everybody's interested in it. It should be on every single network. What's going on?
If it was my child, I would want complete transparency. I wouldn't want to take the word of anybody who comes out day one and says, well, there's no foul play involved. Well, how can you rush to a conclusion that quickly? And so we are going to have an independent autopsy that Colin Kaepernick, Know Your Rights autopsy initiative is going to.
So they're going to do a second autopsy? Or is that what this one was that they just came out on the news and said?
Help have done on behalf of the family.
I'm glad to see that the Kaepernick initiative is out there doing good work.
Authorities in Mississippi are now...
An update on the autopsy. People, it should be...
Complete transparency. I wouldn't want to take the word...
Yeah, I wouldn't take their word for it. The first day, you know what I'm saying? You find out your son was hanged. You know, they should have came with some more evidence, I guess, at the beginning, but they was confident, and so they still standing on that. Autopsy proves that, I guess. So, I mean, a lot of people gonna speculate. Even the white dude himself said it. Being Mississippi ain't no telling. He said it himself. He was probably the one done it. Nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? But man, spooky, man. Spooky. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Get at you on the next one. I'm gone. Alright. We got plenty to react to, man. I already know they're gonna be trying to play games with that one. So I don't know which one's gonna be the best one on this David nigga to do. I thought I had saved like a couple of them to the watch later. And I swear they make it hard to find your watch later playlist nowadays. Like, they be trying to hide it. I thought I had put a different one on there. Let me see. Well, it is what it is. We just gonna have to do whatever it is. I'm gonna do this.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall is a phrase that perfectly describes what happens.
Nah, cause it was a whole, man, I'm telling y'all, I had a video. I must didn't save it. Let's see if I can find it.
Here's how I created 2 highly converting ads with 6 variations each and a video ad in minutes.
So it seems like
this shit 17
David
minutes.
would regularly contact underage.
Alright, fuck it. What's good, y'all? We got David had more victims. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shouts out to Dominikowski. Dominikowski. That's what I'm gonna call you, my guy. Shouts out. Let's see what it's
So
hitting
it
for.
seems like David would regularly contact underage girls on Discord, Twitter, Instagram, presumably trying to groom them just like he did with Celeste. And the worst part is he tried to silence these people who tried to expose him, getting his label to take the stuff down and even trying to sue people. It's really dark and messed up. It really seems like David is a sicko. I mean, we kind of already knew that from the stuff he did to Celeste, which is absolutely just disgusting. But it just continues to get worse as more information is revealed. Let's just get into it. So firstly, let's talk about this guy called Ensley, who knows David, has dropped music with him, but also has apparently been trying to expose him since 2023. So I'm gonna go through all this guy's tweets, and he also posted a video where he explained that he's been trying to expose David for messaging multiple underage girls, but stopped as his label and stuff were threatening to sue him and made him take it down. So firstly, on the 17th of September in 2025, which was on the day the identity of the girl was released, I think. So here is messages with James Buttigun with this Ensley guy. He only adds underage girls. I know, right? I'm not joking either. There's another guy called Kanji. David only talks to a woman from the server. Oh bro, Simbaha, yes for real, wow. They're also usually 15 to 16 too. Now, this was posted in 20...
If they're on Discord, they're young, bro. Ain't no grown woman on Discord. I mean, he's young himself. He only like 20. Not an excuse nothing. But I'm a woman, that's still, in my opinion, that's still a child. You know what I'm saying? In my view, a 20-year-old woman, you know, girl, that's not a woman to me. You know what I'm saying?
2023, when David was around 17, 18, so 15, 16, it's a bit of a gap, but you know, definitely not the same level as being 20 and talking to a 13, 14-year-old. What the F, David is a pedo. So again, that's multiple people from his Discord or people that knew him that know he's talking to kids. Ensley then posted this. I screenshotted this story David posted in 2023. I found it ironic AF. Of course, they have to have kids, David. You like that, don't you? With a picture of David posting on his story. Now that I'm 18, I'm gonna need all the single mothers of 3 to hit my DM ASAP. You have to have 3 kids. Now I think this is just them taking a joke from David a bit too far. Like, he's just here saying he wants to date MILFs. Well, he clearly doesn't, because he was, of course, talking to kids all the time. But I guess it's funny how he said you have to have 3 kids. Whilst he's...
You know you can't trust nobody. You know you can't trust no grown man who got his eyebrow pierced, got his lip pierced, got his nose pierced. He's wearing one of them stars on his face like a female, like a teenage female. He's got nail polish and a bonnet on. Now I ain't gonna come too hard for the bonnet, but that on top just gives fruity and rainbow. Suspect is what it gives. You know what I'm saying? If I had kids and they had a friend talk about this, they friend, can he come out? No. Fuck no. You better go make new friends, nigga. Or you going to a new school. Simple. There ain't none of that going on. Oh, this your boyfriend? Huh? My daughter talking about my daughter. You better not ever say fix your mouth to say you got a boyfriend at that and living in my house. Don't matter what age you is. Shit. Better not fix your lip to say it.
Clearly doesn't, because he was, of course, talking to kids all the time. But I guess it's funny how he said you have to have 3 kids, whilst he's clearly interested in kids. To be fair, this guy in the comments does have a good point. Pedos do tend to target women with kids. That is actually a very good point. Like, I think there's a stat about it, but yeah, a lot of the time that
I can see that
do stuff to kids are actually family members. So then he starts posting screenshots with Celeste, which I'm not even going to go through these because we all know that David, of course, groomed
Well, that's
Celeste.
when it's easy to take advantage. That's when it's easiest to take advantage of him, bro. Duh.
In this video, I want to talk about the other victims of David. So, funnily enough, someone will try to actually kind of confront him, because in this tweet he said he has no idea of what he was doing. So let me read you Ensley's tweet, which he deleted. As you guys know, I used to be friends with David. We did songs together, were often associated with each other, etc. I just want to say from this day on, I will no longer associate myself with him, and I have no idea of the disgusting things he was doing. So this guy, this sweeter and macho guy, so you're saying you knew what he was doing, but now you're saying you didn't know what he was doing. But then Ensley explains in his tweet, I deleted this tweet to not confuse people. Yes, I knew about the stuff from 2023, which is in reference to him messaging kids. However, most of it was brushed off, and even David himself reached out and said it wasn't true. Now, I honestly kind of understand him here, because you know, even though people are messaging him saying like, oh, David is talking to kids on Discord, what can he really do? Because it's just like word of mouth, unless he has hardcore evidence or stuff like that. I mean, he did have pictures of Celeste, so he could have reported this to someone, but as Ensley later explained, his team and label tried to sue him, or they force him to take it down. I'll play the clip in a second once I get through all these tweets. So he starts posting more stuff with Celeste, then shows another example of David trying to sue someone for posting a picture of him and Celeste. Now this is another screenshot from 2023 where it was mentioned that David was speaking to other minors. Now again, in 2023, David was around 17 and 18. So minors, you know, if they're 16, 17 and he's around that same age, it's not the end of the world. But let me actually see this picture. Nah bro, now you're only adding females. Facts, they're all kids too. Pedo David. He talks to blurred out all the time and she's 15. So if he was 17, 18, yeah, you probably shouldn't be talking to 15-year-olds. That's kind of weird, bro. So look, it's coming from multiple sources. Now, if they're legit sources, it's questionable, but multiple people that were in his Discord saying he messages kids. Now, it's kind of hard because these people, of course, aren't legitimate sources. So when this first came out in 2023, what can you really do? However, now with all the Celeste stuff coming out, it's kind of obvious that all those previous exposés were true. David had this to say about me in 2023, the first time I tried to bring this situation to light, with David calling this guy the most out of touch human on the planet. You know, some little gaslighting, probably the least of our concerns when he's out here grooming kids. So let me actually play you guys a whole video from Ensley now. We explains that he did try to expose David, but his label kind of pressed him and forced him to get rid of everything. And at the time, he was 16 himself, so he was scared as hell.
So obviously, y'all have seen the current David situation. In this video, I just want to address some stuff. Now, a lot of people on Twitter are mad at me because in 2023, I tried to expose David for what he was doing at the time. And I just want to clear up the stuff from 2023 was not about the Celeste girl that was obviously recently in the news. It's nothing to do with her. I didn't know about her. I didn't know she was 13. I maybe heard her name once or twice. I had nothing to do with her. The stuff I have from 2023 was nothing to do with Celeste. These were other girls, underage girls, that had claimed David had messaged them or had, you know, relationships with them or, you know, doing inappropriate things with them. And I want people to know that in 2023, I did try and bring the situation to light. And a lot of people remember, you know, I was having a lot of shit for it. It got so bad that David's legal team had got in contact with me to remove everything. I've attached an email here that I received from his team in 2023. And basically they removed my song with David from, you know, streaming services because apparently I was spreading misinformation. The thing is, after that, I got in touch with David and I was like, yo, are the claims true and all of this? And he was like, he literally said, I've got to hear. He said, no, it's just some people trying to get clout. You know, there's no evidence and stuff. After that, everything was shut down. Everything, you know, no one else came out after that. So from my point of view, you guys need to understand that it did look like they were just claims. So a lot of people are asking me, why was I promoting a song in 2024 and 2025 that I had with David? It's because the claims that I had in 2023 were, you know, put on hold. It's as if they didn't exist. I had no idea. I was told that they were false.
So nigga, they took your song, my nigga, they took your shit down and you still fucked with this nigga afterwards. So you mean to tell me you try to expose that nigga? The label and him swept it under the rug. They took your song down. Fast forward to 2024. You is promoting his new song. It's tragic.
It's as if they didn't exist. I had no idea. I was told that they were false by David and his legal team. So after the whole situation happened, I actually felt bad for, spreading misinformation. I thought it was all fake. Obviously, with the stuff that's happened in the past 24 hours, I realized that, they're now real, and some people have come out to me and told me that, it was true. Not just that, but in 2023, when I made the claims, David's legal team did not want anyone to know that David was doing this type of stuff. So basically they blamed me and said that I was leaking music, but I wasn't leaking any music. They blamed me for leaking music. I was leaking the facts. So they just said that they're gonna blame me for leaking music. That's my punishment. My song is off. That's it. And you guys need to understand that I felt terrible. I felt like I was gonna ruin his career out. I felt like I was spreading misinformation for him. I felt disgusting, bro. I was like, I gave him claims that weren't true because from what it looked like to me, they weren't true. They were cleared and everything. No one else came out after that. But then obviously now it's a different story. That's why I was promoting the songs in 2024, 2025. I was cool with him. I wasn't friends with him and stuff, but I didn't have a problem with him. Little do I know that he hated me. He has me blocked on Twitter right now, and he's blocked me within the past 24 hours because I was not blocked prior to
the last 20.
Blocked on Twitter right now, and he's blocked me within the past 24 hours.
Yeah, man, I heard this nigga's been doing a lot of blocking and removing merchandise and all type of shit. The nigga is cooked. And so he still ain't been arrested. I think I seen a video in the algorithm. It said he still ain't been arrested. I don't know, that's crazy.
Because I was not blocked prior to, everything happening. And
Just
also, I just want
blocked
to
you.
add that I live in Egypt. I don't live in the US. I can't go to NYPD. I can't go to LAPD. I can't get in touch with the FBI. The stuff that I had was just Discord messages. I didn't have any solid evidence that he did it. But now, obviously, looking at it, it makes sense. So I just wanted to clear it up because a lot of people think I'm doing it for clout and I'm doing it.
It's evidence until it's a dead body. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's not evidence until there's a dead body. That's how it be.
For this and I'm doing it for that. I'm just doing it because I felt the time was right, and I've been sitting on this information, and I'm just glad it's out now. I also want y'all to know that I was 16. I was a kid. I was scared. I didn't want any legal things to happen. I didn't want my family to get involved. I was a 16-year-old kid. I was petrified. But that's it, really. I just wanted to mention that I don't have anything to do with Celeste.
But you make music and you was making money off of it, huh?
GoFundMe link. It'll be in my comments. I'll try pin it. And at this time, we just need to pray for the best, and hopefully this dude gets what he deserves. And I'm so sorry for not speaking about this sooner. I was scared, and I'm doing what I can now.
Yeah, I don't understand why people are trying to blame this sleazy guy. Look, the best evidence he had was messages from random people on Discord. You can't really do much with that. Even if you report it to the police, nothing will happen. Even if you post it on Twitter saying David is messaging kids, it's just not even going to be taken seriously because there's no solid evidence. And it's kind of a shame because you can't really do anything until something serious like this happens. And then you can be like, oh wait, he was actually doing that.
Right,
but
right.
to
That's
me,
what I'm
what
saying.
the craziest part about the situation is that people clearly knew. His label, his legal team, made this guy take the posts down. So people in his camp knew this guy was messaging kids, or David, sorry. So Ensley here tried to expose him, but his legal team or his label or just people in his camp, people close to him, made him take it down. So it's clear they knew of these allegations, and they didn't try to investigate them, forward them to his label, or ask David to stop doing this, or ask him what is he doing to do. Is this true? No, they just told him to take it down. So people knew, and that's the worst part. These people are now...
these labels don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. You know what they doing? My grandpa, man, my grandpa taught me some cold shit. Cause my grandpa's a plumber, bro. He said back in the day, he used to work for this dude, right? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say the name and nothing like that. But he used to work. He used to work for this dude, right? And my grandpa was like, he was a hard worker, but he was a hothead at the same time. So like when it came to plumbing, he was the best plumber around type shit. He still is to this day. He was the best plumber around. He could do it the fastest. He said he'd have a whole house plumbed before it's a whole team working on a house. He'll be working on a house plumbing it by himself and have it done faster than a whole team working on the next house next door. Anyways, because of that, right? Because of how good of a grandpa of a worker my grandpa was, he worked for this white man, right? The white man try to take out an insurance policy called key man insurance, right? What this is insurance for the business owner on their key man who makes the company a lot of profits, who's the best performer, right? Who was a valuable employee person in the business, right? He tried to take one of those out on my grandpa. My grandpa wasn't going. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing that he didn't. You know what I'm saying? But he was trying to do it. But look, the thing is, if you die, that's when they get to claim it. So basically, it's like life insurance on your employee type shit. The record labels are doing the same shit on these street niggas. Come on now, they taking out a key man insurance. You die, they collecting a check. You know what I'm saying? Cause they losing the money on the investment. If you die, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit. Like so for David, why would the record label want you to expose any of this anything about their investment? You know what I'm saying? They want the best publicity. Only type of negative publicity they want is if you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? If you catch a body. Even then, it's like you're alive, which is actually not even a good thing, really. They want that because it's publicity, but they don't want you to actually do all that time, though. They'd rather you be dead, honestly, because then they can claim that insurance on your ass, nigga. Cold world out here, boy. It's a cold world out here, boy. Key man insurance, look it up, man. Oh God, I was talking to my granddad not too long ago. He taught me about this, and I'm like, damn.
Say responsible for Celeste's.
It didn't even hit me. It didn't even click. I wasn't even really paying full attention to what he was saying until it clicked in my head afterwards. I'm like, damn. That nigga was really telling me some shit though.
Because if you know David, I ask David to stop doing this or ask him what is he doing to do. Is this true? No, they just told him to take it down. So people knew, and that's the worst part. These people are now, I would say, responsible for Celeste's death. Because if you know David was messaging kids and you didn't do anything apart from
I ain't gonna say that.
Muffle, take down the allegations, then these people are responsible.
You would have to seriously prove that. Now, you brought them allegations, but that's, even the police would say that's not necessarily solid proof. You know?
Because if they took the claim seriously and David was like, damn, I'm actually being exposed for talking to kids, I need to stop talking to kids, he would have stopped contacting Celeste, and Celeste potentially would have not died. So
see, my thing about Celeste is, and this is not, I'm just calling it how it is. That little girl ran away from home she ran. She could have went home. She had a phone. She was texting her friends. Them screenshots came out. She couldn't find her way home. She wasn't just, she was just kidnapped and held hostage by him? That's different, okay? I'm not hearing none of that though. So let's be real. We was all kids before, badass kids. Let's be real. She's a badass kid. And she had a whole missing poster. Come on, a year and a half. She didn't want to go home. For whatever reason, we don't know. I don't know. But it must be some reason, or maybe no reason at all. Maybe he did hold her hostage. I don't know.
These people on his team, on his label, on his legal team need to be investigated and potentially put forward as co-conspirators, I think it is. They helped David. They literally helped him. I won't say they helped him groom kids, but they cleared his name so he can go on and pretend he's the pop star Epstein. I don't know, it just makes me angry because no one took this seriously, even though there was rumors of this. If my boy got rumors he was messaging kids, you already know I'm asking him about it. I'm doing my own research. I'm asking people around him, you know. And again, going back to Celeste. Celeste lived with him in LA. She had nowhere to go apart from back home, but she was a runaway. She was missing. And now the thing is, David, his house is rented out by his manager. Now maybe the manager doesn't live with him. Maybe the house is just rented by the manager. Maybe David just lives there on his own. But the thing is, he's very popular. He's got a lot of friends. He's got other streamers I know, because I saw like Sakura and Jason Deween at his house. So he's clearly had a lot of people in and out of the house. So where was Celeste whilst all these people were in his house? Did they also know? Because we saw David's brother was taking Celeste backstage. So clearly David's family knew he had this little girl he was quote unquote dating. Again, it's not dating, it's grooming. So again, these people need to be held responsible for helping groom this child, because if they knew, they're almost as bad as David. Now anyways, moving on from that stuff, because that actually made me really angry. It's crazy how many people knew and nothing was done. So this is a Reddit post. He texted multiple underage girls, so it's just messages this girl posted between her and David, but she captioned it saying he followed me in 2023 when I was well under the age of 18, and these are our texts.
Drake.
I also remember one of his friends saying in a group chat I was in, saying all David follows is teen girls, somewhere along the lines of that. So there must be other victims. This guy in the comments said one of the old Discord screenshots were two guys chatting and they said that David wouldn't add them back, but he followed his underage girl fans immediately. One of them made a teen catfish girl account and David immediately followed his catfish account back.
Yeah, that nigga's
This guy said, I would not be shocked if we find worse evidence with devices taken from both him and his manager.
He's using his fame and his audience to do that. That's dangerous. That's dangerous.
Yes, everyone knew. His manager definitely knew. His family definitely knew, or at least his...
I'm just glad these people is getting exposed, bro. Because imagine the people who ain't getting exposed, bro. All these people getting exposed. Goddamn.
Brother knew. It's just so weird how many people knew and nothing was done. Now again, my biggest issue with this is I just don't understand why he's doing this. So first of all, why is he texting little girls, and then secondly, why is he killing them and chopping them up and dumping them like they're trash? Now look, I've actually been doing a lot of research into this.
Look at, I mean, he's probably into serial killers. He's probably a fan of that shit, man. Look at him. He's not like us. Clearly, we not like him. Yeah.
Interested. It's not even for the videos, because the videos I just yap about the current.
He got piercings here, and this he's different.
Information. I've just been really interested because I just understand why he would do this. He's famous, rich. He's pretty decent looking.
He's a kid. He's a kid, man.
Well, I watched this video. It was a Spotify mini documentary, and he said he was homeschooled, which leads to me thinking he may have struggled.
He's
socially.
a plant. That's what it means to me. That he's a plant.
I think he was homeschooled for high school because he said none of his friends from middle school messaged him or they didn't contact him. So I'm presuming when he went to
industry
high school,
plant that crashed out.
I'm not sure how the US school system works. I'm presuming he was homeschooled for high school. So that means he didn't have good social skills with people his age and probably didn't get to talk to many girls or at all his age. I think he actually said his first bits of music weren't even about real experiences with girls or real relationships. It was completely made up. And that music was made in 2022. So he didn't really have any experiences with girls around 2020.
So the nigga came out. The nigga didn't even make his first song till 2022, 2023. He blew up. Like, come on.
So let's say 2022.
Said not plant. I mean, you can blow up in a year for sure.
Two, he's making music.
Nobody ever heard of this dude,
he
bro.
He said himself, it's not about real experiences with real girls. Now, that music starts blowing up 2022, and all these allegations, they're from 2023. So my guess is he's blown up in 2022, he's getting famous, whatever. Then with all this fame, he's got all these people, all these fans, and then now, you know, I guess there could have been girls in 2022, or maybe he didn't get confident enough until 2023 to actually start reaching out to younger girls. Because the fact that he didn't have experience with girls,
he probably didn't have to reach out to them
for younger ones because he felt like they were easy targets, and with as they were younger, they may have not had experience themselves, which would have matched him because he doesn't have experience either. That's just my thought. I'm not sure if I'm just going crazy, I'm yapping, or I've got a point, but I think, you know, there's a reason these guys are called predators, because they go for easy targets. And especially with him being young, they're probably so impressed by his status and fame that he knew they would easily fall for him.
They probably came to him, man.
I think it's a pretty good point. If you're struggling with women, you're going to go for easy targets. You're going to go for young girls who have no experience and are also not mentally developed yet to even know what's going on, that they're being groomed. So that's my thoughts about the situation. It's clear David had multiple victims. He was abusing his power and fame to groom girls, and unfortunately Celeste was his victim. Like his act. Yeah, I don't know. I just think once they arrest him, they start releasing information. The trial, oh my god, this is going to be insane. We're going to get so much information, and we can finally see what was going on behind the scenes. How many victims, how many girls, why Celeste was killed. Yeah, this stuff's crazy.
The fact that he killed her is the wildest part, and chopped her body up and left her in that's the wildest part. The fact that he talking to an underage girl is wild. And using this audience is wild. But to actually do this, and you're apparently famous, you're doing shows, going on tour, celebrity type shit, that's wild. Not gonna lie.
I'm just gonna wrap up the video here, but
yeah, let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TY Peter 9. See. All I know is Oklahoma better beat Auburn.
I've recently come to learn that a lot of founders and marketers don't quite know how to look up the competitors' marketing strategies. I personally like using this with the startups that I work with to look up what channels the top competitors are using to market their company, as well as
Mike must be good. David had more victims. We on the road. David that started like that. What's good, y'all? We got alleged Charlie Kirk killer Tyler Robinson seen in newly discovered body cam footage from 2022. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Who's the driver? You the driver?
Yeah.
Can you tell me just really quick what happened?
I was coming this way and he was just passing through and he pulled out from here, or no, from there, I think.
Do you remember which lane you were in?
I was in one of those two lanes going this way. I think in the right, yeah, in the rightmost lane coming this way.
Okay.
And he would have been there going left. And as I was coming through, he turned in and I T-boned into the side.
Okay. Do you remember looking at the light?
Yeah, it just turned yellow as I was getting into the intersection.
Gotcha. Okay, are either one of you injured in any way, shape, or form? No, nothing hurts? Okay, do you have your registration and proof of insurance on your vehicle?
So the way he described it, it's not his fault. If it was green turning yellow, someone ran a red light.
Same address. So here's the passenger. Okay. His insurance, mom's on the way. He doesn't have a copy right now, right?
That's not right now.
Okay. That'll work out. I'll just go ahead and...
Do you need to be on speaker?
He's got his picture pull up on his phone. I just have the picture of it if you want me to text it to you. Yeah, just text it to me. That'll work out. There you go, bud. Thanks. All right. And then, did you get a record coming for this?
Yeah, I got one coming for this.
And this is the guy that sniped Charlie Kirk.
Okay. He's gonna need one too. He's a little leaking. Did you get one for this guy as well? Troll 313. We're gonna need a record for the 6 Juliet box as well. Your mom's on her way?
Yeah, she's gonna be a minute. She's got to shuttle over from where she's at to her car and then drive over.
Gotcha. Okay, what I need you to do is just fill out this witness statement for me. This is just your identifying information. Down here, put exactly what you told me that happened. Are you brothers or friends?
Yeah.
Okay, all I need, I just need his, down here, just put name, date of birth, your address, and your phone number. That work just right down here. I have to list him as a passenger. Okay, are you injured in any way, shape, or form? No? Okay. Perfect. Okay, just give us a couple of minutes and we'll get the paperwork. All right? And we're going to have a tow truck come and get your car since you're leaking fluids. You're not going to last too long.
Just as I left the house, put oil in.
Of course.
Just topped it up.
Welcome to real life. Yeah, that's Murphy. He's working. All right, guys, just hang tight. Hey, buddy, y'all done?
I need a sign in front of you?
Yes, please. Okay. Did you make any statements to him after the incident happened?
I said, "Are you all right?" And then, as we pulled up here, I had him check on them.
Okay. All right. Did you make a statement saying that it was your fault?
No.
What's that?
No. When I got out, I was worried, so I just went out and was like, "Yeah, it wasn't your fault. It was our fault. We were messed up." And I first went up to him to check on him.
Okay.
So it was their fault.
You said that to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what do you mean by that?
I think it was just trying, not to...
Okay, because you guys have a couple different versions about...
So if this man doesn't fucking tell every bit of details as to why he shot Charlie Kirk, bro, something's wrong. Cause they some motherfucking snitches. They softer than a goddamn pillow. A fucking fuzzy blanket.
Not to...
Okay, because you guys have a couple different versions about what happened. So we had a third party witness that watched the entire thing. I'm just trying to clarify your guys' story a little bit. So you're heading
from that rightmost through lane through the intersection. And maybe a second or so before I reached the intersection, the light changed yellow.
Okay, do you remember looking at the light?
Yeah, I was looking up at the light just before getting there.
Okay.
Saw it shift yellow. And as I get into the intersection, there was a vehicle in the lane between the leftmost through lane that was forward some.
So people on the side of you were slowing down to a stop.
I had seen someone slowing down and I wondered why they had slowed so much.
Okay. But why do you think that they were slowing down?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Maybe because the light was turning red?
Well, I was close enough to the light that
I would be like I would end up in the intersection if I'd have tried to brake from that speed.
Okay.
I was going the speed limit. I had just made sure.
Okay.
Is that
How long before? How long were you? How long was that? Like, when did you last check your speed?
Probably back like maybe halfway down that road to that where it curves. Maybe halfway down that distance. I just looked.
He hit that shit. He hit their ass. Well, I mean, he said he did it, but he ran a red light. It wasn't the way he tried to explain it at first was the light was turning yellow and a car was already in the middle of the intersection and he hit it. That ain't the case. That car would have straight up had to run a whole red light. It happens. But that ain't the truth. They lying. And then Led Zeppelin here says he got out the car and said it's our fault. Type shit. I guess that's what he said. Yeah.
All right. 1 second. Is your mom almost here? Or?
I'm not sure. Over. She had the shuttle from where she works to her car.
Is she not able to just send you a text message of the picture of the? I just need a picture of the insurance card.
She just pulled in. She just pulled in. That's
Okay.
her.
Perfect. All right, buddy, here's your information back here. So this is a driver exchange form. This has all of his vehicle information and all your vehicle information, okay? The most important number on this piece of paper is this one right here, top left. This is your case number, incident number, all that stuff, okay? That's the number that the report will be filed under, all right? When you contact your insurance company, that's the number they're going to ask for right there, okay? So
This is his mom. That's Tyler Robinson's Charlie Kirk sniper. That's his mama.
Not issuing citations today because I can't prove one way or the other about
Nigga in the chat said he almost hit a car turning left on a yellow. It's a yellow, nigga. You gotta be cautious. You turning left on a yellow. If you watching my stream, you need to be forgetting about what I'm saying and make that turn, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
exactly what happened.
You tweaked out.
Okay? So if your light is yellow, then he didn't yield. If your light was red, okay, and you sped up to make the red light, then that's your bad. Does that make sense? Yeah. I have a third-party witness. There's just we're like seconds. I just can't. I'm not comfortable with signing anyway because I don't know exactly.
That shit turned red. And you know how niggas still be going after it's red, like a couple seconds after it's red, he try to keep going, and that's what happened.
What happened? Okay. All right. So, do you have any questions about that?
No.
No. Okay. Mom, do you have any questions? Since you'll probably be taking care of this.
I will be taking care of this, and this is all new for me, but we'll figure it out.
All right. So basically, just call your insurance company. Let them know he's involved in an accident. They'll ask for this number, okay, and then just kind of go from there. They'll help you out. They'll do whatever insurance companies do. Okay.
All right.
This is 2022, so this is like 3 years ago. 3 and some change now. Well, no, yeah. God damn. So he was probably what, like 18, 19 here?
I was told it was gonna tell
These
us
the same sunglasses?
where the car is.
So he just bailed out.
Yeah.
Let me get you some information really quick. I'll write down the record information for you.
Hitting your goals has nothing to.
Well, you T-boned somebody running a red light, lied about it. Should have took his ass to jail. I don't know. Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Get at y'all the next one, and I'm gone. T-by-P-9. So someone in the chat said, David just got indicted. So we gonna see if we can find something on that. Hey, yo, chat, I need a good clipper, man. If you into clipping, making clips, holla at me, man. Need a clipper. David indicted. Before VD. Just say you cap ChatGPT. Authorities discovered a decomposed body in a Tesla registered to David, real name David and Anthony Burke. The body has been identified as 15-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, who have been missing since April 2024. There's an ongoing investigation. The Los Angeles Police Department is treating this as a death investigation, and in some reports it is being treated as homicide investigation. David is said to be cooperating with authorities. A home associated with him was searched under a warrant. Electronic evidence was seized. Was not true. He has not officially been charged or arrested in relation to the death. Being under investigation or having evidence collected doesn't mean he has been indicted. Legal action requires probable cause, filing charges, etc. How was it not suspicious that there's a chopped up body found in his car that gets told that he didn't report, right? He probably knew it got told. Whether he says he didn't or not, didn't know it got told. And who reported it was the tow company because of how bad it smelled. That's crazy, and I don't want to know, but it makes you wonder, like, because I've been hearing that a lot about, like, the odor of a dead body. Like, they be saying that smell is so strong. It's just crazy. And he doesn't get charged. He doesn't get, you know what I'm saying? Oh, they're gonna charge him. They're gonna get his ass. They're gonna get his ass. If you want, I can check real-time filings to see if there's been an update. Check real time. So apparently it's on Twitter. That's what bro was saying. Everyone is posting pictures. David and his bodyguard were both indicted at 1:27 p.m. local time. Nigga, what's your local time, nigga? I said local time. What is local time? What is local time, Negro? A decomposed body of 15-year-old girl found in a trunk. Tesla was impounded. No charges. Still saying that on ChatGPT. That's ChatGPT though. We'll go to Twitter. We got Twitter right here. So let's just type in. Let's refresh. Let's go to Say Cheese. Say Cheese may have posted something 5 hours ago. David's streams have jumped nearly 64% since the Celeste situation. Fans are trying to connect clues by listening to his music. I have to type his name in. Let's see. D4. D4VD. TMZ. She lied about her age and said she was 19. Brother, in what world could someone not tell that she is a kid? This is how young Celeste was when David met her, 11. So she was allegedly lying about her age. So he claimed that she lied about her age. That's what they always say. Let's see what his account says. I already know they on his ass. Dog, we need an explanation. This was weeks ago. Okay, let's go to TMZ. Guess who the comedian turned director? TMZ consistent. They posted a lot, huh? Man arrested after bullets ripped through. Secret Service detains man armed, posing as law enforcement as Charlie Kirk Memorial. We gonna react to that. Oh, okay. Here it goes. Breaking. David has been canceled or has canceled the European and UK leg of his tour amid death investigation. Bro, where's that, bro? Where's that, bro? You gonna have to send it to me on Twitter or something, bro. Instagram or something. Cause this is 7 hours ago, nigga. It's 4 o'clock, bro, man. Nigga, you tweaked out. Now you laughing. Nigga ain't been charged with nothing. Yeah, they ain't charged him with nothing. What was this? The troll of the day. You're lame as fuck, dude. That's not even a troll, bro. Like, it's just fake news. Secret Service. State Farm Stadium.
Here's how I went from losing almost every trade to winning the Roberts Cup twice and become a trading roach.
And
So,
a 19-year-old.
this was 5 days ago. No, that's a difference. Armed man detained at site of Charlie Kirk Memorial.
Where an armed man claiming to be affiliated with law enforcement has been detained. Authorities say he entered the stadium. This is a look at that stadium, where conservative activist Charlie Kirk's memorial service is set to take place on Sunday. This comes as massive security efforts are underway in the desert ahead of Kirk's memorial, where tens of thousands are expected. News Nation's Jessica Curtalia is live in Glendale, Arizona. Good morning, Jessica. What do we know about this arrest and security preparations? We're more than 24 hours out from the memorial service.
Yeah, it's incredible because security is already incredibly tight around State Farm Stadium, Henna, and this just coming in from the Secret Service. They said a man was acting suspiciously. They approached that man who had a fake police identification. He was armed with a knife and a gun. They said that during the encounter, he said that he was a law enforcement official. The individual, not a member of authorized law enforcement working for the event. He is currently in custody. The U.S. Secret Service and local law enforcement are investigating the circumstances as to why he was here in this location. Now, just some perspective. It's 6 a.m. here in Arizona, and people are
all getting active, nigga. A civil war is erupting. A civil war is erupting. That's what they trying to start. That's what the media is trying to start. You know.
He's showing up for this service, which doesn't start until tomorrow afternoon. What's called a SEER Level 1 designation is in place for this event. That is the highest level of federal security, which is typically reserved for something like an inauguration or the Super Bowl, which was here at the stadium a couple years ago. That means the Secret Service will take the lead on all of the security measures, but then they will coordinate with local law enforcement. Hundreds of local officers will be patrolling outside of the stadium in their police units and also on foot. The list of speakers for this event include President Trump, Vice President Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard. And Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica, will also be speaking at this event. It is expected to be one of the largest and most closely watched memorials that Arizona has ever hosted. Also, something like this is unprecedented for an American citizen that is not considered a dignitary or a celebrity, so to speak. That rating, Hannah, as I said, unprecedented. Partially also due to the large crowd of people that's expected. We're thinking somewhere around 100,000 people. And as I mentioned, they're already starting to show up.
Again, more than 24 hours before the memorial, you're reporting about 100,000 people are expected. What are organizers telling people who are showing up, hoping to attend this memorial service in person?
So the stadium authorities just released this information, and they said, don't bother coming with a bag or a baby stroller. And if you do show up with a purse or a backpack, they're going to tell you to leave. There are no exceptions. They're expecting so many people, and as I mentioned, already starting to come, that they're just going to ask you to leave if that's the case. There will be
100,000 people is going to the State Farm Stadium for the Charlie Kirk Memorial.
long lines like an airport security screening like you'd see at TSA, so you need to get here very early. And also, this is new, Hannah. Organizers are asking people, please wear your Sunday best, dress in red, white, and blue for this event.
I feel like every time I talk to you, there's a new rule or regulation for this memorial. It's going to be a lot going on. Thank you for keeping us updated, Jessica Curtalia. We appreciate it.
Thank you for watching.
They got niggas finna shoot the crowd up. What if that happens? What? America's in fucking shambles, nigga. Imagine. They just arrested an armed man outside of the stadium where 100,000 people is supposed to be grieving for Charlie Kirk. He was planning on doing a mass shooting. Imagine. What's gonna happen, bro? What's gonna happen? So apparently they've identified this man.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is...
Welcome back here on Live Now from Fox. It is 2:38 on the East Coast and 11:38 on the West Coast. My name is Josh Breslow, and we will get you right back to the air show as it does resume. But we want to get you to some breaking news that we are following here at this hour, an update to a story that we brought you earlier about an armed man reportedly detained right here at State Farm Stadium over in Glendale, Arizona, that is just outside of Phoenix. And it's where tomorrow an estimated 100,000 people are expected to attend a public service for Charlie Kirk. He is, of course, the conservative political activist who was gunned down at an event earlier this month at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. Again, a live look here outside of State Farm Stadium. But the update here, as Fox News is now reporting that Arizona officials have charged the man, saying that he was carrying both a gun and a knife and impersonating law enforcement. The Arizona Department of Public Safety telling Fox that Joshua Runkles is charged with impersonating a law enforcement officer, which is a felony, and carrying a weapon in a prohibited place, which is a misdemeanor. A spokesperson for the Secret Service saying that the man was, quote, in the stadium, but it was prior to the setup of any secure perimeter, end quote. Sources telling Fox News Digital that the man was prior law enforcement, used to be in law enforcement over in Idaho. And the Washington Post now reporting via sources that the man allegedly told Secret Service that he was there to provide private security. Matt Finn over at Fox News posting a little bit more information here, saying man reportedly found with gun and a knife on him inside State Farm Stadium ahead of Charlie Kirk Memorial Sunday. Source familiar says he presented expired law enforcement credentials and was not allowed to be inside the stadium. Secret Service statement.
So why would he go there days before people was even supposed to be there, though? Maybe he was just like a pawn or something. You know, he was sent to go do a smaller job for the big dog. You know what I'm saying?
The U.S. Secret Service, in coordination with local law enforcement in Glendale, Arizona, is investigating an individual who was observed exhibiting suspicious behavior at State Farm Stadium. The individual was approached by Secret Service and stated during the encounter that he was a member of law enforcement and that he was armed. The individual is not a member of authorized law enforcement working the event and is currently in custody. The U.S. Secret Service
So that
and
question, if he was really doing private security or not, though, you never know, huh?
local law enforcement are investigating the circumstances as to why he was at the location. Again, a live look here over the stadium itself, as we now know from Fox News via Arizona officials that the man did have both a gun and a knife, and that he has officially been identified as Joshua Runkles. He is charged with a felony and a misdemeanor. That is another look at the post coming in from Fox News, as the Department of Homeland Security has designated Charlie Kirk's memorial service a Level 1 special event. Now, that is the highest possible rating, matching the security planning of the Super Bowl. A law enforcement bulletin obtained by ABC News says authorities are, quote, tracking several threats of unknown credibility. And those final preparations are underway for the event, which is expected to include about 100,000 people, both inside and outside of the stadium that holds about 63,000. Live Now from Fox is going to have live coverage.
So they're preparing to have Super Bowl attendance security for this. And they've already arrested a man who was pretending to be law enforcement days before. So what are they gonna do? What, is Trump gonna be here or something?
Starting tomorrow at noon Eastern.
They selling tickets for that, or they were saying just bro, it's a goddamn gnat, man. You gotta go. You gotta go.
Time, and the service itself will be at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. That is 11 a.m. local time right there at State Farm Stadium. We're going to bring you the service live and uninterrupted, commercial-free on Live Now from Fox with a long list of speakers, including President Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, as well as Kirk's wife Erica, who was recently elected to lead her husband's organization of speakers, including commercial-free on Live Now from Fox with a long list of speakers, including President Trump, Vice President J.D. Vance, as well as Kirk's wife.
So Trump is going to be there. And there was a guy, we can assume Joshua Crunkle, another usual suspect, was already planning to do some destruction. What's up with these? What? It's a thing that they like to do. It's a trend. It's a trend. School shooters, mass shooters. That's what they do. They like events like this. Assassinist, arson. What? Yeah, be assassinist, right? They like events like this. Dude was trying to shoot this bitch up. Or he was planning to send somebody in there to shoot it up. What y'all think was gonna happen? What y'all think Joshua Crunkle was there to do? Y'all think Joshua Crunkle was there for private security purposes? Y'all think he was there to shoot, to target Trump, J.D. Vance, Miss Kirk? I don't know, man. This is a crazy world, bro. It's the usual suspects, and they do it at the usual settings.
Erica, who was recently elected to lead her husband's organization, Turning Point USA. Again, our live coverage does start tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Time right here on Live Now from Fox.
That's crazy, man. Someone was trying to shoot Joshua Crunkle, trying to shoot Trump. They coming for that nigga. And it ain't no black folks, there ain't no Hispanics, ain't no immigrants, none of that. I got it, y'all. Got it. I need to wash my hands. 1,000 ways to pimp out now, all platforms. Make sure y'all go get that Spotify music, add to your playlist, run that up.
Breaking chicken, you can get about my business. This that real pimping, east side, straight about the trenches. I'm that nigga you can't see. I specialize in breaking women. Gotta get it how I get it. You ain't with it, you can kick it. I'ma tell you what it is and what it ain't. I ain't finna take you on no date, little babe. You got two options: work a job or hit the blade. What you wanna do? Either way, I'm the one that's receiving all the pay. Money management services is what I orchestrate. Watch me boss your life up once you choose up with the play. I ain't interested in sex, I strictly want the severed heads. House cats the only thing that's sleeping inside my bed. Ain't got the time for relations, baby, I'm a businessman. Trying to see how much I can make off selling tuna cans. So we gon' get along good if you into tricking men. Just don't go against the grain if you wanna see us win, right? baby, so you better come correct. I ain't nothing like these niggas, gotta earn all my respect. Watch your lip with open ears, I might just break you off some bread. This a different type of motion when you choose it with the man. If you ain't into selling kidding, I can let you run the business. It's 1,000 ways to pimp, we selling plates up out the kitchen. She my type, she like to listen, might just buy her braid extension. She don't test me, know the limits, so we never ever trip. I can put you in position, I'm a high value man. Pimping ain't dead, it just moved to OnlyFans. Only way I'll trust a bitch if she give me all the bands. That's how I know we locked in, yeah, we forever gon' win. Who you texting on that phone, it better be about some paper. I got trust issues, baby, so don't put me in no danger. I'ma kill you and them niggas if you ever try to play me. I need that money fast, so is you gon' be my hoe, baby, huh?
I came out the P, nigga, real TYP shit, nigga. Yeah. Hey man, 1,000 ways to pimp out now, all platforms. Make sure y'all go subscribe to TYP Cam Music and turn on all notifications so you never miss a song. You know what I'm saying? So you never miss a song. We gotta get the music channel popping, man. We gotta get to 1K subscribers so we can get it monetized and get the music channel going. This used to be the music channel / this used to be the everything channel. But we can't do that no more. We gotta leave it at reactions. You know, this is a reaction channel. Got the music channel, cause when my channel got terminated, I wasn't diversified. You know what I'm saying? And that fucked me over. It really did not help. You know what I'm saying? So for security purposes, you know, we gotta be diversified. You know, and that's a great thing. But what else we got? I low-key want to do that the baby video because, you know, it's got a lot. Don't tell me it's another one flying, dog. Or it came back to life. All I know is it needs to go. What the fuck was I about to look up? What was I about to look up? Oh, brother. Oh, the baby. That the baby.
They broke up in a bitch,
music video. I got a music reaction channel too. I usually don't be liking to do this, bro.
This is video.
But we'll go ahead and do it, man. Let me see if people's reacting to it though. Because it's going to block the whole stream. Reaction. Alright, so yeah, Pete Folks is reacting to it. He ain't got it blocked. We're gonna do this the baby and see what he talking about.
This is video.
What's good, y'all? We got the baby Save Me official music video. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Now, if y'all been hiding under a rock, you know what I'm saying? Like Patrick the Star, then you know you've heard about this situation in Charlotte, North Carolina, where the black man stabbed the white lady from Ukraine to death for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you don't know, the baby is actually from Charlotte himself, and he recently came out with a music video that is very controversial. It's about this topic. He shows the young woman Well, we gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? But it's received a lot of controversy. I think that's the right word. Controversy over the music video. It's got 1.3 million views in 4 days. I've heard some good things about it. I've heard some bad things about it. I'm gonna give my own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, TYP Cam Reacts, because this is not the main channel. This is the music reaction channel. If y'all want more music reactions, gotta subscribe to this channel, because that's the only way you gonna get them. Oh God. Let's see what it's hitting for though.
This is video surveillance of the night. Irina Zarutska enters the blue line at the East-West Boulevard station stop. You can see she takes a seat directly in front of DeCarlos Brown, the suspect. At first, nothing seems unusual, but 4 minutes later, he pulls out what appears to be a pocket knife and suddenly stabs Zarutska multiple times. Zarutska then collapses. As Brown walks to the front car, takes off his sweater, and wraps his hand before exiting the train. Police arrested him on the platform shortly after. You think you can save me? Oh, you think you can save
what? Me? Think you could save me like you got or something? I've been put up out the way, I ain't been starting nothing. I done spent a couple million on them lawyer fees. Cause when you really stand on business, it's gonna cost some money. And I looked at shit like it was normal, it was off the muscle. When I get back and start performing, it's gonna cost you double. When I stay silent in my morals, yeah, it cost me plenty. When I'm inside her, it's like water, she gon' toss me under. So where the lifeguard at? Cause I'm not trying to float away, I'm just trying to know your name. Every time you see them out, act like you don't know them lames. Every time I'm leaving out, I watch all 3 of my mirrors and check the cameras before I leave the house. Make sure ain't no snakes around my land, I gotta weed them out. Better stay out my face, cause I'm a man and I'll bleed you down. A man, I wanna see you smile. A man, I wanna see you strong. A man, I wanna see you down. A man to tell you come outside. A man, I wanna see you now.
Let's go back. I think the baby said it best himself.
Act like
which one is it? I think he said it best himself. Nigga, we halfway through this bitch and you ain't talking about shit. It's tragic.
You don't know them lames. Every time I'm leaving out, I watch all 3 of my mirrors and check the cameras before I leave the house. Make sure ain't no snakes around my land, I gotta weed them out. Better stay out my face, cause I'm a man and I'll bleed you down. A man, I wanna see you smile. A man, I wanna see you
stay out his face, cause he a man, he'll bleed you down. I don't know, that's a good look, my boy.
A man, I wanna see you down. A man to tell you come outside. A man, I wanna see you now. You think you can right now. Yeah, like I wanna see you right motherfucker now. Like, get here. Think you can save me like you got or something? I've been ducked off out the way, I ain't been starting nothing. Cause I done spent a couple million on them lawyer fees. And spent some more on people say I never bought them nothing. They say they love you, then they act like they ain't never love you. You go through shit and yeah, you act like it ain't never nothing. That young and hurting, he need love, so you can't tell him nothing. He got that 40 and
that young and hurting, he need love, so you can't tell him nothing. I already know where he trying to like come from though. You know what I'm saying? But man, you ain't really talking about nothing though, man.
Never nothing. That young and hurting, he need love, so you can't tell him nothing. He got that 40 in his backpack, he ain't scared of nothing.
I definitely feel like bro was like definitely wanted to take his anger out that day. And that's fucked up.
They think they know you, niggas act like you a hoe or something. Them niggas playing, you gon' blow it, you gon' show them something. Them niggas acting like you.
Nobody played with that man. Nobody played with that nigga, man. Nobody done nothing to that nigga, man. Come on, the baby.
Something. Them niggas playing, you gon' blow it, you gon' show them something.
Niggas playing, you gon' blow, you gon' show them something. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Niggas act like you a hoe or something. Them niggas playing, you gon' blow it, you gon' show them something. Them niggas acting like you owe them, you don't owe them nothing. No 9 to 5, you rather post up at the store or something. And we can't save you. You know, and there's just some people, man, unfortunately, you know, man, we can't say.
They got a pair of channel locks, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I might be one of them. I might be one of them niggas, you know, baby, you can't say, nigga.
Oh, is that right? Well, we gotta watch this nigga. We gotta watch this nigga, the baby, man. What you telling us, bro? You gonna do this? We can't save you, the baby. You finna crash out. You finna stab the white man. Hey, for the white shorties, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't no cock blocking ass nigga, but hey, that's a red flag if you ask me. You might want to stay away from this nigga, man. You dig what I'm saying? Cause can't save him.
You to save, man, and be more grateful. I'm gonna put my faith in God.
This nigga is funny, man. You can't. This. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't it, dog. I don't think this is it, the baby. This ain't it. It was no stopping him. Nobody knew what he was finna do, bro. Based on a true story. Nigga made this shit up. Listen, you come on, man. You ain't even talking about nothing for real, dog. A sad ass beat. It's a nice beat, man. That man ruined the beat. I ain't gonna say the song is bad. I mean, it's not all that. You know, it's not terrible though. But the video, ain't got nothing to do with the song, bro. The song ain't got nothing to do with the video, bro. The save me part, I can kind of see where you're coming from, but man, I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. They did drop the GoFundMe. You think you can save me? Oh, you think you... Hey man, RP to the young lady. You know what I'm saying? The baby, I don't know if that's it, bro. You know. Keep doing your thing. You know, but I don't think that was it right there. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, down in the comment section below. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get this on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9. I'm actually going to go ahead and drop that video right now on that channel. Man, what y'all think about that, bro? That nigga tweaked out, man. That nigga tweaked out, dog. I got 3 monitors now, man. We lit. Oh, God. Nigga, I'm breaking my neck, nigga. I'm all the way. Nigga, I'm taking the mouse from here, and I'm doing a whole, what is this, a 90-degree turn, nigga? Oh, God, nigga. Got a whole third monitor now. We lit. On everything. I'm finna upload this video, man. Y'all go subscribe to TYP Cam Reacts. Well, actually, I'm gonna see if this whole copyrighted or not. If it ain't copyrighted, it's gonna be. But if it ain't, I'm gonna just drop it on this channel. Give me a second, y'all. I think we got some more videos. Oh, we gonna be on stream for a minute, man. So just get prepared. See if what we got on here. Done that. Cardi B and fucking Stephon Diggs, man.
How do you look at it?
Stop trying to learn trading from fake Instagram gurus. Instead, learn trading from the best traders in the world like Patrick Neal.
All right.
And so the
What's good, y'all? We got this. Looks really bad for Cardi B. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Looking for my mouse. Shouts out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Let's see what it's hitting for.
And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby, and I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
For the last few weeks, the black internet been noticing that Cardi B has been a little wobbly. She's been struggling walking down court steps, and she's just been having a hard time. And so people already have suspected that Cardi B is pregnant with her fourth child. But every time somebody was confronting her with it, this was her response.
We're 30 weeks pregnant. No, you stupid. I'm just out of breath because I got asthma, not because of that. Shut the up. Always a motherfucker gonna be motherfucker.
You out of breath because you carrying around them fake titties and BBL.
In this I fucking funny in this before you get motherfucking blocked. Now put your motherfucking ass on a motherfucking pot. Stupid ass comment. Don't put that shit in me, Anyways.
Woo! Damn, Cardi. Why you gotta be out here cursing? Oh my God. Cardi B has been trying to keep this pregnancy a secret, although we seen that big ass stomach. But she went on Gayle King, and the episode aired September 17, 2025, revealed something important.
And so the latest rumor about you is that you are having a baby, and I want to know what, if anything, you want to share about that with the class.
Well, yes, I am. I'm having a baby with my boyfriend, Stephon Diggs.
Yay! You're pregnant by Stephon Diggs. Now this is it.
Her boyfriend. 30-something years old, ain't she? Grown woman. Getting pregnant by her boyfriend. Goodness gracious.
Interesting because allegedly when she was pregnant with Offset's child, this was Offset was saying that Stephon Diggs was doing this when she was pregnant with his baby.
Bitch a hoe.
Offset, stop yourself. The last one might not be your baby either. Woo!
Hey.
But then Gayle King goes into further questioning.
Feeling about that, and that this will be baby number 4 for you, Cardi.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm I'm actually I'm excited. I'm happy. I feel like I'm in a good space. I feel very strong. I feel very powerful that I'm doing all this work, but I'm doing all this
Is that right?
work while I'm creating a baby. Me and my man were very supportive of each other.
Now there she's saying that her and her,
oh my goodness,
her man are supportive of
See how long
each
it lasts,
other.
y'all.
They care about each other.
Stop the cap.
And all of that jazz. And of course, people on the black internet have been weighing in on the subject.
Oh, what? She's pregnant. Like, y'all ain't got to take care of the baby. Y'all acting like the baby. She gonna drop the baby off at y'all house. Like, relax, calm down. Like, we don't be talking about y'all when y'all be on y'all 15 baby daddy.
Now, this person is saying it ain't none of our business. But that ain't every fan.
So she just confirmed what we all already knew, that she's pregnant. But not just pregnant. She's pregnant by her boyfriend while still being married. Child, I'm not blaming this on ghetto. That shit is third world country. And what makes it even more third world country, that bitch just had a baby by her husband like 3 days ago.
This bitch said it's third world country. They ain't even ghetto. She ain't lying.
Don't even know the fucking baby's name at this point. She don't even know fucking name. That
Can't
baby
keep
don't
up
know
with him.
her.
Woo!
Damn, she's saying that Cardi B is out here thotting it up. Stop the show. I mean, well, I don't want to say nothing because Cardi B be suing people. So, but anyways, we're all entitled to our own opinion, right? And it is interesting that she just had a baby and she's getting out of marriage and then getting into a relationship with a man, Stephon Diggs, who just had like 1 or 2 other kids at the same time he was with Cardi B. But I'll come back to that much later. But again, there are more thoughts on this pregnancy.
First of all, I don't know. I think it's a little weird to say, I'm so happy that Cardi is finally happy after her messy divorce because now she has a boyfriend and a baby on the way. We don't really need men to validate that we're valuable after our relationships end with other men.
Yes,
okay.
you do.
Other
Men do determine women's value. Because if no man wants you, you're valueless. You're not a breadwinner. You're not an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying?
Things about us, and also having a baby is not inherently synonymous with happiness for women.
Now, this lady says something important, and I think this is really the crux of today's argument. You know, Cardi B being congratulated just because she had a baby with another man after she's been, married, and now she's able to attract somebody else. That's not necessarily a win, and that women can be valuable even without a man. Now, this is what I want to talk about because I thought this was a very, very important statement and it would have went over most people's heads. But I want to deal with that because, yeah, of course, women are valuable and men are valuable outside of their value to the opposite sex. I mean, we think about the development
Men are more
of
valuable.
the economy. We think about people in healthcare. We think about people who do so many things that we don't give people credit for. And yeah, people are just valuable to society, period, especially if they are helping developing the world. We also have people who are really self-inflated or let's say self-aggrandizing and their value is overflated. And Cardi B has a lot of fans out there who believe since Cardi B can find Stephon Diggs, so can I.
Fuck no.
And see, this is what happens with
I don't even know why Stephon Diggs is fucking with
are
her.
living their lives. I mean, Cardi B is rich. She was married to Offset. She can have a baby with Stephon Diggs. And like I said, with brand deals and other investments, she's never going to have to worry about working again. The issue that Cardi B has doesn't necessarily affect her. It affects the people that love Cardi B. And there are many women, young and old, who want to dress act and talk like Cardi B. So much so they see Cardi B as themselves. I mean, I've seen some brothers not too long ago post Dominican Republic and certain parts of the world, and hey, you have ladies who are influenced by Cardi B all over the world. And what they believe is, and what they could believe is, because I have 3 kids by somebody else, I can go ahead and get a baby by somebody else, and that'll be okay because Cardi B can do it, and I feel that I'm Cardi B.
Damn.
And this is where being a role model sucks, because when we look at Cardi B every day on Instagram or in the music video, I mean, we don't really get to see how hard she works. We don't get to see the challenges she's going through. You listen to some of her Twitter spaces, you will hear it. But a lot of women out there who are celebrating this and thinking that this is a good thing, and we know that Offset is mad. Well, Offset may be mad, but he ain't the one that got to carry this baby. She do. And if Stefan Diggs leaves Cardi B, guess who's never coming back to be with Cardi?
Neither one of them. Neither one.
Her husband. That it's almost unforgivable for her to get pregnant by another man and expect your husband to come back. And knowing Stefan Diggs, or what I know about him, he's never going to marry her. Maybe she doesn't want to get married, but he won't be there long term. He will end up treating Cardi B like the other baby mothers. The one advantage that Cardi B has is that she's wealthy, but other ladies are not so wealthy. So if women make this particular mistake because you're angry at your baby daddy, or you're angry at some man, or you can prove your worth.
Stefan Diggs doesn't have to buy Cardi B Birkin bags. He doesn't have to buy. Cardi B can do for self. You know what I'm saying? These other groupies and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I could see what, in that sense, why he would choose with a Cardi B, but man, he must like him like that, man. I wouldn't touch Cardi B with a 10-foot pole.
Then guess what? Not only do you hurt yourself, you actually hurt those kids. That's the thing. Instead of looking at what happened to you in the past with your choice selection in men, which is what Cardi B should have did. Stop the show. Actually, Cardi B had no choice. The way she presents herself, the only kind of man she can get is a guy like Offset or Stefan Diggs, okay? And many women just don't want to admit that, but nobody who's of high quality would deal with Cardi B the way that she is. That's the number one important thing. And then number 2, this guy is not going to be there long term. And so what Cardi B is not going to show you is when he's not there, and maybe how hard it is to manage those kids, and how hard it is to manage the situation when you have...
Oh, it's extremely hard. I know it is. Having that baby is not going to be easy. Like she said, oh, I'm working hard, I'm excited, and are you?
Have one baby daddy and another baby daddy, and how hard it is to explain to your 3 kids that there's a new baby father, and the criticism and then the ridicule. And for some women that go this...
They ain't explaining all that shit. Figure it out, little nigga.
Wow, they're not going to have the finances to support such a decision. But again, people don't think these situations out. And when you get happy for Cardi B and you believe that she's living her life, and then you go ahead and do the same thing, then you suffer. And it happens especially with a lot of ladies in the Black and some of the brown communities. You know, they're laughing at Offset right now. I know Offset is sick. I know Offset is mad. I mean, the reality is he might be mad, but I mean, in 5 years, do you think Offset will be mad? No. If Offset can just remain some level of relevancy, he won't be thinking about Cardi B in 5 or 10 years. He definitely won't be thinking about her in 15 years, okay? If you really want to be honest, he probably will be thinking about somebody else. Whether that's time or his options will develop. But Cardi B will still be stuck with that kid. And as you get older, as a lady, and then you have 4 kids, and you want somebody to really marry you and be with you seriously, it may be difficult. And we also got to understand, that Cardi B was able to get a NFL player because she is Cardi B. What if you're not Cardi B? What if you're Dusty
You're
B?
cooked, ho.
What if you're broke down bad working at Walmart in a small city and you have 3 kids?
I mean, Walmart
and you want to get with a guy and you want to show the world that you're still valuable and dudes like you. Do you think that you're most likely going to get a dude that makes a lot of money, or he's just going to be there for you? Well, the reality that Cardi B can get a Stephon Diggs is because of all the work that she's put in, even though Stephon Diggs is not the ideal mate, and she knows that, but she's also not the ideal mate either. So you are who you hang around, or you are what you can get. And this is another thing that a lot of women that I see who supporting Cardi B and believing like, oh, if she can do it, I can. Well, you're not going to get the same kind of guy that she can get. You're going to get the kind of guy that you can get. It's the same thing with Ciara and Russell Wilson. You can all call Russell Wilson a simp for getting with Ciara. But the reality is that Ciara had put in so much work in her life and she had sold all these millions of albums. Even though she was a single mother, she's still Ciara. She's exceptionally beautiful. She sold millions of records. She understood a rich lifestyle. She understood how to be with a wealthy man. So getting with Russell Wilson, that wasn't a hard thing because, she had a lot of upside for him. Most ladies will not be able to even get in the same room as Russell Wilson, let alone date him. And this doesn't mean that you're not beautiful. And this doesn't mean that you're not valuable. It just means that you just may not have the opportunity. And so when you don't have the opportunity and you're stuck in a situation that's down bad, what this typically screams for most women is abject poverty. And it happens every day in Black America. Then you see women start breaking down. You start seeing women crashing out because, you have like 4 kids by like 3 or 2 different dudes, and you can't take care of those kids. And you got influenced by somebody who don't really know you, don't really care about your life, or really don't care about your
goodness. It's not hard. It's not hard. I say that, but as a woman, it's got to be easier to find a good nigga than it is for a man to find a good woman, bro. Cause at the end of the day, y'all pick who y'all lay with. The man pick who he gets to lay with, type shit. Unless you just a chop toe, you know what I'm saying? Unless you just a chop toe, But it'd be self-inflicted, man.
outcome. And so I really feel that as much as people are happy about Cardi B and her pregnancy, I'm just concerned that so many women will take inspiration from her being able to get away from the low down bad Offset to getting the man of her dreams, Mr. Pookie-nificent, Stephon Diggs, and then get another kid by a guy who don't even have to marry you because you're having unprotected sex within a year from the guy you're married to. Actually, you're still
within a year. We taking that thing off within a week. A month. The fuck you talk? Come on, man. Ain't nobody fucking with no condom for a whole year.
So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi.
That shit is let's be real, y'all. That shit is off in the first week, month. By the 3rd time y'all do something, that shit is off, my nigga. The 4th time, it's off.
Jackson.
Cause at this point, I'm not finna keep indulging in this with you. If I gotta keep it, I don't like you, or you know what I'm saying, like.
Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Thank you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.
I've recently come to learn that a lot of founders.
Yeah, let me know what y'all think, though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap that dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP tonight.
And so the latest.
Cardi B pregnant by Stephon Diggs. You can't make that chill, boy.
Yeah, they broke up in a beach, yeah.
What should I title that video? Cardi B? I don't know.
Yeah, they broke up in a beach, yeah.
This shit do be breaking my fucking neck looking all the way over here though. God damn.
Rumor about you is that you are having a baby.
Is it weird that kind of blame? Huh? Who blaming Russia?
So I'm a part of Gen Z.
What's good, y'all? We got Pushing 30 by Antonio Talks. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Let's see what it's hitting for.
So I'm a part of Gen Z, and one thing that I've noticed a lot about my generation is that a lot of them are afraid of getting older. So I'm on Twitter right now, and it's a photo of Playboy Cardi and Duke Dennis. The caption says, 30-year-olds need to stop acting like they're 20. This bothers me for multiple reasons. For one, I hate when people make 30 seem like it's
30 need to stop acting like 20. If you just turned 30, you're in your 20s. I don't know, there's a big difference between late 30s and late 20s. Versus like late 20s and early 30s. Even like late 30s. Late 20s to late 30s is like the same age group. Not really, but it kind of low key.
mythical or it's extremely old, bro. It's young as hell. Quick disclaimer, I am 24 years old. I was born in 2001. And you'll be surprised how much people call me Unc or call me an old.
God damn, yeah, they call me, man, I had a shorty call me grandpa. Oh, God. Cause I be acting a certain way. I take life too serious sometimes. All the time.
Yeah. And I'm like, bro, what? Someone did end up quote tweeting that though, and they said literal 30-year-olds over 10 years ago. It's a photo of Lil Wayne, Kanye West, and Jim Jones at the age of 30. 10 years ago, I didn't see these people as being like old heads. You know, that was like the current age of rappers. And with the rise of social media and TikTok, and we see all these young 18-year-old millionaires, it's really put a strain on what's the actual reality of things.
Damn. Hey, 10K, 5 minutes. Look where we at. But let me just talk my shit real quick. I done made over $1.7 million. I bought a Trackhawk, an AMG. I bought my dad a house, my mama a house. I bought
Sounds like you have no money left.
myself a penthouse and a rental property, and I ain't even graduated high school yet. So y'all can put some respect on my name. I'm helping over 1,400 brand owners monthly start their brands and make them hundreds of thousands of dollars. So I'm gonna pop my shit for the one time because I don't really do too much talking.
See, shit like this scares me for you, my guy. You know, best thing to do is not to spend all that money, and to keep it and invest it.
I know you see the whip though.
You said you buy rental properties, but you made 1.7 million. You can't do all that with 1.7 million, bucko.
Many of these kids nowadays
not in an area where there's palm trees.
I don't really do too much talking. I know you see the whip though.
And see, you be seeing young niggas like this, bro. There's a luck factor that plays with this internet shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So because somebody popping on the internet, some niggas get lucky. Hey, I got lucky at a point in time and hit that algorithm, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit that algorithm. You gotta hit it.
Many of these kids nowadays feel like as soon as they turn 18, 19, 20, they're supposed to have their life figured out, supposed to be making millions of dollars and this and that, and that's just not the case. Let's use NBA players, for example. Most of them are at their prime from the ages of 27 to 32.
Yeah, but whenever they hit the league, they've already made $1 million first year. They rookie contract $1 million.
Yeah, they broke up.
You know what I'm saying?
During that age range, you're at peak physical ability. Right here, we have the last 20 years of every single MVP. Steve Nash, 31. Dirk, 28. Kobe, 29. LeBron, 24. LeBron, 25. Derrick Rose, 27. 27, 28, 25, 26, 27, 28, 28, 24, 25, 25, 26, 28, 28, 26. Not to mention the most successful people don't really hit their stride until like 30, 40, 50. Success is achieved across all ages, but many studies show that the highest growth of successful ventures is often by middle-aged entrepreneurs with average founding ages around 40 to 45 from high-growth firms. Older founders in their 40s, 50s, 60s are more likely to achieve massive success than younger entrepreneurs, as they benefit from greater experience, knowledge, and established networks.
And that's longevity, you know what I'm saying? That's being in the game longer.
7 people who achieve success later in life. Stan Lee created his first comic book at age 39. Number 2, Susan Boyle, Britain's Got Talent, started at age 47. Julia Child, first cookbook at age 50. Number 4, Morgan Freeman became famous at age 52. Colonel Sanders started KFC at age 62. Number 6, Gladys Burrow ran her first marathon at age 86. Number 7, Harry Bernstein.
When was her last one? Oh, sorry.
Created his first book at age 96.
When was his last one? It's not funny. Shit, you probably might have wrote 100 books. Never know.
Don't you ever say it's too late for me. You can do this.
It's as if the older you are, the more knowledge you gain. You get what I'm saying? And it's just a slap in the face because the point is to grow old. With the internet being a thing, like we get to see so many examples of young people just passing away before they're able to do anything. Just from personal experience, I knew people that passed away while I was in high school, even in middle school, even elementary. And with me about to turn 25 next year, like it's like a sense of accomplishment because I know so many people that couldn't have made it to that age. And if you on TikTok like me, like, you know, you just go through the comment sections and maybe it's somebody talking about their age. They'll say I'm like 21, 22. In the comments, they'll be like, damn, you're an unk, you're old. I'm like, what, bro? And I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I kind of used to do the same thing. So this is maybe karma to me. I remember playing older games like Call of Duty, 2K and stuff like that, right? And I'll be in a game chat and they'll be like,
I remember hooping at the park with niggas. Niggas used to say they was 25, 28. Nigga, I'm 25 right now. Shit, nigga, I'll be 26 and shit next year. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, I'm feeling like them. I remember like, damn, y'all niggas kind of y'all grown. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I remember like I used to be at the park as a young nigga, like 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, just hooping with the older niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they used to, you know, they age, they was like 25, 20, some of them was 30, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, just looking at these niggas like they over here huffing and puffing like, yeah, I ain't young like you used to be. Like I used to be, y'all niggas young. You know what I'm saying? They used to be like, y'all niggas young. I'm like, nigga, how old is you? Shit, I mean, I never looked at them like they was that old though. I'm like, nigga, 28, you should be good, nigga. I mean, Braun in the league, that nigga 28. Why? And yeah, that's how my mindset was. Like, nigga, Braun them, Westbrook, KD them, your age, nigga, you over here huffing and puffing. Something wrong.
A little older, I'll be like, damn, bro, you an old head. They'll be like, I'm 25. And back then, I was like, damn, you an old head. But it wasn't until like I get in their shoes in this age right here and I see, damn, I'm really still young. You know what I'm saying? Age is really nothing but a number. It's about how you take care of yourself. There's 40, 50, 60, 70, even 80, 90-year-olds that still look great because they took care of their body and they still have time to look forward to. I don't know, like this whole fear of aging thing is so bad. And it's like, bro, the point is to grow old. You're supposed to get not everybody wants this, but you know, my goal, I already started my family, but I really want to watch my kids grow old. I want to watch me and my partner grow old. Like I want to just experience that, see our grandkids. Like I want to get to that stage, bro. I want to get to OG status, you know what I'm saying? Get the gray hair, you know what I'm saying? See the grandkids. That's the ultimate goal, bro. Not to just be young having money. Like, you know, money is there, but it's like money's not everything. That's what a lot of these kids nowadays base everything off of, bro. And even me being 24, a lot of people always tell me I'm ahead of my time. I think how I'm supposed to think, and I just feel like everybody's supposed to think like this. Like, life is so fragile, and it's so like it's just
I feel
like
the same way, bro.
I see so many instances of, man, people just passing away, good people too, bro. And it's like, damn, bro, this life shit's so fragile. We gotta enjoy it. And if you actually can make it to these ages, you're lucky. Like, because people don't make it here. You know, you could walk out the door, boom, you gone next minute from a car accident, or just all these crazy things happen in the mass shootings. You can go out and get popped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro. Or God forbid, even something health, like, you know, cancer, heart attack, stuff like that. That's why I try to take care of my body and just try to be as a positive person that I could be, man. But that's the video, yo. I know I'm ranting, man. But y'all give me some more topics to talk about, bro. I like talking, man.
If you want to build...
Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9. There is another gnat in this bitch, bro.
On August 29th, 2025, officers responded to...
They say when it rain, niggas get wet. Y'all, I got in my corner, my nigga. Easy money like a layup.
On August...
Oh, brethren. Let's see what this dude like, man. What's good, y'all? We got male Karen meets karma after harassing woman over music. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shouts out to Bodycam Tube. Let's see what it's hitting for.
On August 29th, 2025, officers responded to a reported battery at a Love's gas station.
In that black Mercedes, pulled up here, kind of real belligerent type thing, got out. Her radio was blaring loud. I said, ma'am, do you really need to have that loud? She goes, you're a racist bastard. I said, there ain't nothing racist about me. I said, you're just disturbing everybody's peace. She goes, everybody here loves me. They don't care if I play it loud, quiet, or whatever. I said, there ain't no need for you to act that way. And your dispatcher heard her yelling and screaming at me. The only reason I called, she said, I'm going to put you on social media. You're a racist bastard. And then grabbed my arm. Okay. I said, you can't put hands on people. Okay. That ain't right. And I told your dispatcher, I said, that's the only reason I called you.
Right there in the purple?
Yep.
Okay.
And that's the only reason I called you guys.
Okay.
And I asked your dispatcher to expedite you guys because when she grabbed my arm, I'm like, okay, what's she going to do next? Mm-hmm. That's the only reason I did. She walked around my vehicle right before that. And after she did that, I backed up and I stayed away from her. Yeah, that's her in purple.
Let's stay over there. I'll talk to you over there.
I'm going to go change my clothes. I got to meet my son at his college.
Let's walk up here so we're away from
So basically he tried to tell on her
Gentlemen,
Hey, listen. Let's walk up here and talk so we're away from him because it'll probably upset him.
I'm not, believe me, I don't know what else couldn't upset him.
So what happened?
So I've been parked here for the past few hours because I'm going to see. I was parked over there because I'm going to see my son at college. This black my sister's
This
in there as
Mercedes
well.
here?
Yeah, my sister's in there as well. So we were literally parked, pulled over to the gas station. My sister opens her car door. She's on the dark side. I get out the car as well. He was already done pumping. The door opens. We have R&B music playing, not even loud. We come here all the time. They know it. They were just in there like, what? They said he came in irate already. He has standing in his car door and goes, turn that shit off now. You're disturbing my peace. I said, excuse me? I said, I'm not even doing anything to you. What are you talking about? He goes, turn it off now. You heard what I said. I said, sir, I'm not going to turn off anything.
At the gas station?
Because I'm not disturbing. He starts walking towards me. I go in the car, I get the phone. I said, sir, I'm going to record you. Stay away from me. He goes, what are you going to do? I don't give a f***. You can record me. You can do whatever you want. I said, sir, these people in here know me. They love me. They know I don't make problems with anyone here. Please get away from me. He goes, no one knows you here. He goes, no one knows you here. No one knows you out here. This and that. Get your ass from out of here. You f***ing something. I said, sir, you sound like a racist. He goes, you're going to f***ing see racist today when the police gets out here. I go, sir, I'm not even doing anything.
Wow. They just think that they can just call the police on you.
What are you talking about? He starts talking. I told him, okay, I'm going to keep recording you. I told him, I'm going to record you. I will make you social media famous.
So do you have that? Do you have that on your phone?
I kept recording him because the first recording clicked off. He was following me. As you can see, I'm on my side.
Can I hold it?
Yes, sir. He's telling me to just turn on my music that's not even loud. As you can hear in the video, the music is not even loud. It was very low. We opened the door and he heard the music and he started saying, turn that shit off now. You're disturbing my peace. The guy just left that wanted to report to you guys, and they all know me, and they're like, he came in here mad this morning. There you go. Find them again.
Okay, so when did anything physical happen?
It never happened. No physical. They were in there like physical. You didn't even touch him. Everyone standing outside like, sir. He was on the phone. He said, she hit me. Hurry up and get here. I was recording him. Hold on, I was still recording him. I said, hit you where? The next video, I said, hit you where?
So really, it was all because you were playing music
Yes,
that he thought was too loud.
He told me turn this shit off now. I don't like that shit.
Do you have the video where he says he grabbed you? Like, were you next to him?
It is no video. I was recording him the whole time.
I know, but like when he first says it first, do you have that on there?
Huh?
Like when he goes, oh, she hit me. Do you have that on there?
It should be up here.
Awesome. Let me see.
It should more than likely be up here.
I'm gonna go in there and talk about it.
Yeah, it should more than likely. I asked them for the video camera in there too.
It doesn't work.
No, they said it does.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they said it does. They said their person should be in a few minutes or something at 7 o'clock. So kind of fast forward. Yeah, he was like, oh, she hit me. I said, sir, I'm on recording.
Fine. Can you phone it for me?
Okay.
Did you guys see what happened with this out here at all?
So we called our manager. We've heard it. We know her. She comes in here regularly.
Yeah.
And
Has she ever known to cause any issues in the past?
No, never.
Okay.
She goes to see her son. She changes in our bathroom.
Yeah. Okay.
He's ready.
Did either of you guys see anything that happened out here?
Yeah, he's cooked.
We're busy doing stuff in here. We do have our manager on the way to show you guys the cameras.
So the cameras do work. Will it show that?
It should.
Part of it? Okay. Do you know how far out your manager is?
He's on his way right now, right? Yeah, he lives in Benton.
He lives in Benton?
Yeah,
Okay.
so he should probably be here maybe 15 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This is what he was talking to you guys.
Sir, you are a racist. You are a racist.
Is that where he said you hit him?
Yeah, he said I hit him.
Play that back.
He's gonna say I hit him. He's gonna start saying I hit him. He says all types of stuff.
So they're in my car. Do you know me? Oh.
Hey man, some people out here don't got shit going on, bro. They ready to just start something with you, bro, and call the police on you.
Oh.
Start it with you and call the police on you.
Uh-huh.
This shit funny.
That's what he called you guys.
Oh, we have it all on video, sir. We have it all on video.
Racist and everything else.
Sir, you are a racist. You are a racist. You are a racist.
I literally was recording him the whole time when he called the police.
I don't know.
Oh, they love me here, so they'll know that you're lying.
Will you run him too, please?
So I talked to them. They said exactly what you said. You come in all the time on the way to see your son. You don't ever cause any problems. The manager is on his way here, and he's gonna
see up there that I never touched that man.
Can I get your first name, please?
See, that's when he tried to approach me. I told him get away from my vehicle, and he starts telling them I hit him.
Can I get your first name,
Yes, Sheba.
Oh, okay, take this.
He lied.
You need me?
He lied. He got it. He got it. It's on it.
Stay right here.
Yep,
Okay.
he lied.
She never put her hands on you. Show me the video that she grabbed my arm. I've got a video of her standing 10 feet from you, and you go, "Oh, she just put her hands on me." There's a video right there of her being 10 feet away from you, and you tell
his
my
ass.
dispatcher that she just grabbed you.
She did grab my arm.
If you don't have proof of that on your phone, you are under arrest.
For what?
That is a false report. That is a false.
She grabbed my arm.
Battery.
No, she grabbed my arm, sir.
There's a video.
Yeah, get
of
his
you
ass.
saying that, and she's nowhere near you.
See, I'll forward it. Fast forward. She grabbed my arm.
You better have a video of her grabbing your arm.
The video,
Do you have a video of her grabbing your arm?
No, I don't.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
No, I don't. That's what you get. You gonna see when the police. I'll show you racist when the police gets here. Yeah, on your ass, nigga. What you thought this was? Thought shit was sweet, boy. Fucking bitter ass old man.
Until I get a video from inside, you're being detained.
Your dumb ass going to jail.
You don't have to. I'm not going to go anywhere.
I don't care.
Okay, I understand, sir.
Go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're sorry.
A false report is a crime. You do realize that,
sir. I know that, and I'm not. I did not.
She was 10 feet away from you.
No, she wasn't, sir.
Here's what I need you to realize.
So your punk ass. So right. Grown man, right. Grown man called the police on a woman because she put her hands on him. Right.
Me and him drove here at 100 miles an hour because we thought you were in danger. And there's cars flying past us, and we're going in and out of traffic.
There's a battery, man. That's why we came out here.
I put my life in danger for something that wasn't real.
Yeah,
Get your butt in the car.
She grabbed my arm,
Get your butt in the
sir.
car.
She grabbed my arm.
She grabbed my arm, my left
Punk
arm.
ass nigga.
Hey,
He's
the
a
manager's
punk.
here. His phone is on the thing right there. Are you the manager? Okay. Can you pull the cameras up for me?
After LP, you know how.
He's a bum. He ain't worth shit. He ain't worth shit. He said, he ain't worth a goddamn thing. Talk about this, the manager. I'm thinking the damn property owner finna pull up in my head.
They are.
What's that?
Corporate wise, I have to put a ticket in for the street.
Yeah, put a ticket in for it? Okay.
I just need a card if you have a card.
Yeah, let me go grab one.
Right. This nigga's telling the police he has to put a ticket in. I just need your card, and I'll put a ticket in. Wow.
Out of my car, and I'll bring it back to you, okay? So, what's going on right now? He is currently detained. That's filing.
I knew that nigga wasn't good for shit.
I told you, if you hear the report, if you hear me study recording, I said, you're going to go to jail for false. I went to school for criminal justice. I have 2 degrees in criminal justice. I told him, I said, sir, if they come and you're lying, I said it on the video. I said, you're going to jail. I said, that's falsifying a report.
Sheba, here's what I'm going to do for you. Before you take off, I appreciate you hanging out with us. I'm going to get you my business card. It's going to have my email on it.
Absolutely.
If you want to send me that video
I will send you the video. I'll send you all the video I took.
Okay, I'm going to run back to my car and grab a card for you.
Absolutely. No problem.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm sorry you're having such a bad morning.
It's okay. It's okay. I had a great night last night watching my son play his first college game ever in Indiana, and then was coming here to meet him at his school. I told him he goes to McKendree. He said, my sister goes to McKendree. I said, yeah, they just had a game last night. So I told him, I said, I don't come here to bother anybody. I said, I'm always in here cheering them up. We're laughing in the morning time when I come out here. I'm like, I was coming to change my clothes and go on my way. I said, and not bothering this guy at all. I don't even know this man.
So what he's going to have you do, and I'm sorry, I didn't
No,
mean
it's
to
okay.
interrupt you.
No, you're good.
He's going to give you a link. He's going to send it to you.
Yes, sir, and I'm going to send him the video.
Yep.
I know how to do all of that because I told him I got my degrees in criminal justice. So now I'm doing my master's in psychology and criminal justice. So I tried to warn him beforehand. I said, you're going to call. I said it on the video. I said, you're going to call and you're going to go to jail. You're making a false report. You're telling them I touched you. I did not touch you. I said, you're steady walking up to me and I'm recording you. I don't know what made him even get out his car to say something to me. I was like, sir, get the hell away from me. Like, I don't even know you.
Some people just have bad days.
It was one of those days. And then one of the guys came from the back. He was a truck driver. He looks at him and he goes, he's a Caucasian guy. He goes, you can tell he's a racist. He said, look what he's saying outside to her. He's a racist. He said, look at the stuff he's saying. The girl is not even bothering him.
Well, this is what got him today.
And they said, hurry, she's out here. She hit me. She hit me. I'm like, hit you, sir? I'm recording.
Grown man called the police on a woman.
I'm looking at you. You're going to go to jail. You're making a false report.
He'll go to jail. He'll be out in about 20, 30 minutes after he gets there, but he'll get himself a court date.
Oh, absolutely. And I guess he'll learn to leave people alone as well when you see them, especially if they're not bothering you, just to make sure.
Okay, here's my business card. That's me.
Thank you.
If you send this bharris at jeffersoncounty.illinois.gov, I know it's the longest email of all time.
No, that's okay.
If you just send that video footage to that,
I definitely will.
I'll
do it
attach
today.
it to the report.
I'll
Okay.
do it today. You want me to send both
There's
videos?
the report number on the back there in case you want to. Yeah,
Okay,
send both
perfect.
videos to me.
Okay, perfect.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
Do
Thank
they
you
have
guys so
anything
much.
inside?
They've got to send a request.
He said they have to
Yeah,
send
that takes them like
requests.
a week. You're good. After this, you're free to go, man.
Okay, thank you.
I'm going to see
This
if
is all
he cares if we
bullshit.
move
This
his
is gonna
vehicle,
get fucking dismissed.
And then I'm taking him to the car.
All right, sounds good to me.
Yep. Sir, where would you like me to move your vehicle?
Can I step out here for a minute?
No, sir.
Nigga said, dude, what are you, nigga? Your white privilege is revoked, nigga. The cops is not fucking with this nigga. Gotta step out for a minute. No. Your white privilege is revoked.
Will you look at the store footage, please?
There's no way to get it for right now. Where do you want me to move your vehicle?
What,
you want me to just pull it right here?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, sit back. Watch your head. Watch your head. Watch your head.
It's funny to see this because he's a fucking asshole.
Did you see the video?
Crack of dawn. The sun is still rising.
Yeah.
She's 10 feet away from him. She's trying to hit me.
Well, I think he thought all the thin blue line.
I'm glad he's
stuff was
exposed, bro, because this happens a lot.
Well,
Oh, he tried to hit me.
yeah.
She tried to
Like I
hit
said,
me.
I know what the
Grown man calling the police on a woman, bro. You sorry.
security thing will show.
Okay.
Is that
Right
right?
now you're getting charged with a false report and disorderly conduct, okay?
Disorderly.
Yep, sit down.
Oh, but you're not shocked at the first one though.
I'm getting disorderly. Is she getting anything?
No.
Why not?
What'd she do wrong?
She was
had
on
her-
the street
she had
and
her-
grabbed me.
She didn't grab you at all.
Yes, she did.
Not according to the video. Watch your arm. Or watch your leg.
I know what the store footage will show, sir.
Okay, well,
Do
when
you?
it does, then you can take it to court.
Okay. I'm not saying that you're wrong or anything. I'm just saying I know. I mean, she grabbed my left arm,
Is that right?
and that's why my video stopped.
Is that right?
Well, sir, unfortunately for you, when you said, oh, she just grabbed me, she was 10 feet away from you.
Well, I'm saying I know she grabbed me, and I know that
Okay, well,
the store footage will show that.
all right, then you guys can figure it out in court, but you are getting charged with a Class 3 felony and a Class A misdemeanor.
Felony?
Yeah, reporting a false report's felony, sir.
The man was charged with obstruction and disorderly conduct.
All right. Peace and blessings. Peace and
Obstruct-
blessings. All praises due
Nigga,
to.
hold on, what? Finna get hit with an ass.
Assalamu alaikum, bro.
Fuck it. The nigga said obstruction and disorderly conduct? Man, he got what he deserved, bruh. Like the police said, he gonna be right back out. He gonna keep doing fuck shit like that. He might think twice before he do it though. But he can't, he's not gonna be able to help himself, bro. I don't think he'll be able to help himself. I don't think he will. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the name. Alright, apparently they saying David get charged. I don't know. They capping, bro.
On August 29th, 2025.
All right. Peace.
What does it really mean to trade? When I first got interested in trading, I thought it was about picking stocks.
The bigger they are,
So that nigga was apparently wearing her bracelets.
And them same beat up ass black forces.
My ass don't stink.
That's
I wash
cat.
my
Let's
clothes.
go ass for ass right now.
Let's go.
Let's see. D450. Yeah, this nigga still ain't been arrested, bro. Hey man, y'all make sure y'all go follow the TikTok.
Criminals. Why is the hood the hood? Why is the north side of Tulsa the north side of Tulsa? You know why the north side of Tulsa is the north side of Tulsa? And it's the hood and the trenches and ghetto and whatever you want to call it. You know why? Do you know why? Because those same neighborhoods, those same houses were once brand new houses. Was once a nice neighborhood, a nice black neighborhood. Back when it was brand new. But you know what they did? Do you know what they did? They destroyed it. Talking about black people are criminals. Why is the hood?
How can I sell my soul? I won't sell it. I'm sick, man.
You're gonna have to let me heal.
Yo!
If you want.
He ain't lying.
I'll get you rich. You want to make some money?
That was crazy.
Why are you thinking about it?
You can f me in other ways. Just not in that
Nah! This man, Charleston White, is not no community activist, bro. He is not a leader in the black community. He is not, you can't look at him like that. This is doing streams with Aiden Ross talking about what he got to do to sell his soul. He said, you going to have to let me, you in that. You could me in other ways though. Grown man, by the way, 50-some years old, fighting the island boys. Like that's no. He talking about he outside in the community going to courts. Why you ain't doing it no more? You like clout too much. You like fame too much. That's what you rather be doing.
How can I sell my soul? I won't sell it. I'm sick, man. You're gonna. You can't make me believe, as good as white people have had it on earth, God is going to let you get to come to earth. I mean, have heaven in heaven. You already had your heaven, white boy. You're going to rot in hell like Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk is rotting with him for me. He had his heaven down here. 31 years of heaven. He's going to have hell eternity. Charlie Kirk is going to hell. He's going to rot in hell. Charlie Kirk.
I'm laughing at how he talking, bro. I ain't never heard him talk like that.
I hate that he white on white crime, let me stay out of it. It's white on white crime, let me stay out of those Perkins business. I got niggas to tend to. I can't worry about them crackers.
I agree, man. Let the white folks handle their business.
You can't make me believe.
There's a percentage of people that kept it real that wish they told. That's another factor in prison, bro. Yeah. That's why people end up snitching 40 years later. Or find that, oh, I can get out like this. Yeah, he did it. A lot of people that regret the decision of keeping it real because they realize once you're 3 years, 5 years inside of prison, none of that shit fucking mattered. There's a group of people waiting for you in prison that are going to embrace you and be happy you're there.
Right.
Oh, you're with this shit? Oh, you killed 3 people?
Just because they're there too. They don't want to be alone.
Well, oh, yeah. Here, here's a knife. We're going at it with them. Yeah, we need you active tomorrow on the yacht. We're happy you're here, bro. Yeah, let's do this 40 years together. No, I don't want to fucking do that. But there's mad people inside of prison that wish they could have told or wish they didn't take that route and that they were out with their family. Because now they're doing forever and everyone's fucking dying. Their whole bloodline's dying off. Their kids...
Good evening. My name is Erica Kirk. Charlie Kirk is my husband. I first want to thank the local, state, and federal law enforcement who worked tirelessly to capture my husband's assassin so that he can be brought to justice. I want to thank the first responders who struggled heroically.
This bitch is faking like a motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. This cap.
To save
Look at this cap.
Heroically.
Who wrote your script?
Good evening. My name is Erica Kirk. Charlie Kirk is...
Holy man.
He's
really good. How many clips have I seen of this guy?
The only way to ban abortion forever would be to bring back slavery. Would you do it?
No.
No?
I wouldn't bring back slavery to try to limit murder. No.
Okay.
What kind of outrageous question is that, by the way?
I'm just curious. Just yes or no?
If the only way to limit human suffering is to ban abortion, would you ban abortion?
No.
It was an honest answer.
Okay.
It was an honest answer.
Yeah.
Okay. I can tell you've thought deeply about this topic.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. You call me a white supremacist. What evidence do you have?
That's low key one thing that I wanted to react to was some Charlie Kirk clips. We'll do it. Let me finish uploading these 2 videos, y'all. Make sure y'all go follow the TikTok, man. Follow me on Instagram. That's where all the clips is posted. More TYP Cam is the clip channel. Hey, man, if y'all support the vision, support the grind, man, y'all want to help out, man, y'all clip up some clips, man. And post them hoes, man. We gotta get up in that algorithm, man. We gotta share the videos and whatnot, man. Gotta grow. I need the power of the people. I need the support. This is our first public.
Good evening. My name is...
Holy sh**.
You call me a white supremacist. What evidence do you have that I'm a racist?
You were trying to explain how white privilege doesn't exist.
Correct, it doesn't.
You are a white man. How do you know?
What can a white person do that a black person can't do?
Black applicants to jobs are 50% less likely to get jobs if they have a black sounding name.
That's not even close to being true.
Oh my God, yes it is.
And in fact, it's the opposite. See, now you have to listen to him under your rules because a black person is going to say you're wrong.
My name's Keemon Dixon. I have a really black name. Please tell me how 50% of my internships have been denied when I've worked for Senator Mike Lee, Mayor Trent Sachs, Speaker Mike Schultz. I worked for a congressman, Burgess Owens. I've actually worked on his campaign. I've worked on the campaigns of John Huntsman Jr. Please tell me how my black experience and my black man has not given me. Go ahead.
So, congrats to you. Good job, pal. You probably suck white meat. That doesn't negate the fact that this is true, though. They literally brought in a black man to confirm what Charlie is saying is true. The clip goes viral, 200,000 likes, to make it seem like what this guy here is saying is not true. If you see a Sharkeisha versus a Amber, who are you going to choose on the damn application? You gonna take Sharkeisha or you gonna take Amber? That's true, bro. That's systemic racism. That's prejudice. This is literally all his career was. What's the point in even going to a debate like this? This man clearly has an ego. It's clearly his show. He's not gonna change his mind. He's only gonna try to make your point look less than his. He can talk better than you.
You call me a white supremacist. What evidence do you have that I'm a racist?
I think with a high degree of certainty, we have him in custody. Everyone did a great job. We worked with the local police, the governor. Everybody did a great job. So much work has been done over the last 2.5 days. You know, it's amazing, actually, when you start off with that and then all of a sudden you get lucky or talent or whatever it is. But I think we're in great shape.
I don't know if America's in great shape. We got internal terrorist threats upon our own people. That's not good. It's not even other countries. It's the white Americans. The usual suspects. Mama, I've been outside. Don't see me. Now y'all know just a couple months ago, Trump was almost assassinated himself. This says Charlie Kirk. This is straight from his YouTube channel. I've never heard of this man a day in my life until today. Rest in peace, man. Charlie Kirk is the founder and president of Turning Point USA, the largest and fastest growing conservative youth activist organization in the country, with over 250,000 student members, over 150 full-time staff, and a presence on over 2,000 high school and college campuses nationwide. Charlie is also the chairman of Students for Trump, which aims to activate 1 million new college voters on campuses in battleground states in the lead up to the 2020 presidential election. His social media reaches over 100 million people per month, and according to Axis, he is one of the top 10 most engaged Twitter handles in the world. He is also the host of the Charlie Kirk Show. Now y'all know just a couple months ago.
So ever since I publicly renounced the game, a lot of brothers been hitting me up like, yo, Hopes, I support what you're doing. I love it. Congratulations. I want to do the same. I just don't know how.
My nigga, you're 45. At some point, you gotta become a man.
So ever since
I ain't gangbanging no more. I've been GDDD Vice Lord for a long time now, doing battle with my ops, done battle with the police, put in work in the jails, but I decided I needed to change my life. Ever since the big homies caught me playing with my they've been extorting me $20K a month.
That's what they should be doing.
I can't live like this no more, man. It's too expensive.
After watching your wife get yeah.
And I'm ready to just be me. So I encourage everybody out there to do the Drop My Flag challenge and live your truth on the dead homies. So yeah, gangbanging is out. Carrot and myself is in.
He's clowning the black community. Since he in LA, he ain't gonna say Blood and Crip. He has to say GD or Vice Lord. They would have fake got on his ass.
I ain't gangbanging no more. I've been GDDD.
So ever since I publicly
Giggity goo, man.
So ever
Giggity goo, man. Giggity.
I'm looking at all these NBA YoungBoy concert videos, right? And I just want y'all to know this. If you plan on going out or doing something nice, you need to go while his concert is going on, because he got all them
He ain't lying, boy.
I'm looking at all these NBA YoungBoy concert videos, right? And I just want y'all to know this. If you
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is...
Give me one thing that... White people.
I'll tell you. And,
Kind of like full blown more.
I'm gonna look at that racism. Back away.
What's good, y'all? We got 10 minutes of Charlie Kirk being racist. Not really. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Video by Officer Tatum. Let's see what it's hitting for.
Give me one thing that white people and black people have different biologically.
Don't change the question of this, like DNA-wise, we are different.
No, we're not. That's a lie. It has been disproven. Front page of National Geographic 6 months ago. Racism created by society.
It's some.
Now I think there's an extended version of that clip as well where he said racism is a social construct and it doesn't exist. Or racist. You know, I looked it up. He had a point on that. You know, genetically and, you know, scientifically and whatnot, there is no difference. He's not lying.
Page of National Geographic 6 months ago. Racism created by society.
It's something on the inside of black people that when they hear white people say a fact, it make them feel some type of way. We talk about this in the barbershop. We talk about this among black people, how violent the community is, how people want to move out. They seek out this ghetto stuff. They say all these different things and let a white person say the same thing. And now the person is a racist. All right, let's play this clip though. Since Charlie was a racist, I wrote a clip.
I'm Jakar. I'm Caleb. And I'm Brandon. And as the people of the youth, we've decided to come up and give our perspective on the subject, considering it is our teacher and one of the people that will guide our futures. No matter what anyone says to me, I will never stand for violence, especially of a man who was publicly murdered in front of his wife, one of his children, thousands of students, and other bystanders. Charlie was not a racist. He did not hurt anyone sexually, and he did not kill anyone.
So we're gonna listen to. So as grown adults. As grown adults, you're saying we can't think for ourselves out here, huh? As grown adults, we're good. Kids saying that he's not, when they were probably groomed into this speech, and that's one black kid of maybe he's mixed. I don't. Of two up there. So as grown adults, we supposed to watch this video and because a black kid is saying, oh, he's not racist, he didn't mean this about black people, this, he didn't look at black people this way, that way. We supposed to listen to what a kid think. Right.
Charlie was not a racist, he did not hurt anyone sexually, and he did not kill anyone. Therefore, this was an unjustified cause of death.
Nah, you ain't lying, right?
Celebrated. So if you ask me, Charlie's children do not deserve to grow up without their father. Charlie's wife did not deserve to lose her husband. Charlie did not deserve to lose his life because of a different opinion. But this teacher deserves to lose his job.
Civilians? Nah, I don't think no black people said that he deserved to lose his life though. Like that's not ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with it.
Charlie did not deserve to lose his life because of a different opinion, but this teacher deserves to lose his job. Life because of a different opinion, but this teacher deserves to lose his job.
But this teacher deserves to lose his job? What huh? Do I not understand?
Unjustified cause of death that should never be celebrated. So if you ask me, Charlie's children do not deserve to grow up without their father. Charlie's wife did not deserve to lose her husband. Charlie did not deserve to lose his life because of a different opinion. But this teacher deserves to lose his job.
Oh, but this teacher deserves to lose his job. maybe I don't understand quite where they're coming from.
We hold ourselves to a higher standard than to support, or worse yet, rejoice in violence. Someone who advocated for an arrested murderer and assassinator of one of the greatest debaters and free speakers of our time should have no place in the classroom, more so around young children. As a student of Barrington High, I did not feel comfortable or safe with one of our teachers supporting violence. We believe that.
So there was a teacher at this school that was in support. And so when he said Charlie Kirk doesn't deserve to die and this teacher deserves to lose his job. So the teacher's losing a job over being in support. Bro, I have not got in any of these videos I made about Charlie Kirk, not one of them have I been in support of him getting killed, bro. Like, what the fuck? Y'all know where my stance is. The nigga daddy is the architect for Trump Towers. He was a plant, bruh. It's just that simple. He didn't ask for this life, man. His dad birthed him into this.
And free speakers of our time should have no place in the classroom. More so, debaters who advocated for an arrested murderer and assassinator of one of the greatest debaters and free speakers of our time should have no place in the classroom. More so, around young children. As a student of Barrington High, I did not feel comfortable or safe with one of our teachers supporting violence. We believe this world needs God because something as cruel as this should never be celebrated. God bless Charlie Kirk and rest in peace, Mr. Kirk.
What else needs to be said? Now, I want to play this clip of Charlie Kirk being a racist for 2 minutes. Man, y'all know me. I keep it real, and I some hostility less like. Y'all save this part because I want to show a clip of Charlie Kirk being a racist for 2 minutes straight, maybe a little longer. Well, this is your boy Charlie being a racist. The racist that they claim that's out here, all your dumb black friends. It's not everybody black, but you know, the most of your friends that's black is dumb, and they mad at Charlie over something that they ain't even watch his content. All right, roll the clip.
Give me one thing that white people and black people have different biologically.
Don't change the question of this. Like DNA-wise, we are different.
No, we're not. That's a lie. It has been disproven. Front page of National Geographic 6 months ago. Racism created by society. If you look at DNA independently in a science laboratory, they cannot distinguish between a black person or a white person if they look at just the DNA, because the only difference is the melanin. It has been disproven. Race is a social construct that I want to break out of.
I don't necessarily find that as being true though. Yeah, genetically we're the same. That's like two dogs. That's like a German Shepherd and a Chihuahua, bro. Yeah, they're genetically the same, bro. But those are completely different species, bro. As far as size, physical, like what they can do, appearance, look, like everything about them is different. They're of the same species, yeah. But there's a difference though, you know. So the social construct is basically like race isn't even a fucking thing. It's basically that's what social construct says. Race is not a thing. It says race is not a thing. That's basically what it says.
I want to give Charlie some credit here, okay? Back in 2019, Charlie Kirk helped.
But I beg to differ. Race is a thing because we still identify as it for one. So there's no steering away from that. And it's race is very much a thing, you know. Because there's different characteristics between people, you know.
A lot of young blacks get to the White House. He changed a lot of their lives. A lot of them never imagined going to the White House, and Charlie helped hundreds of young black boys and girls go to the White House. Charlie, thank you for that.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, man.
So for people who want to call Charlie a racist, kiss my black ass. Excuse my language.
He's rainbow.
Charlie Kirk is not a racist.
I love this guy. I'll tell you. And, by the way, I have some New York Times reporters for you to talk to.
I'll talk to them.
No, yeah.
See, you got an anti-DEI shirt on, so this is about to get good.
Well, instead of debating DEI, why don't you define it?
Got you. So diversity, equity, and inclusion.
I know what that means.
Okay, my fault.
I would say DEI stands for didn't earn it.
Ooh. Didn't earn it. You've been working on it. I honestly believe that the fact that you got to this point where you was already unrepresented on these campuses already shows that you did actually earn to get those fundings, did actually earn to get that exclusivity tailored to you.
But let's try to find some common ground.
Okay.
Do you think people should be hired based on their race or their competency?
I don't think that. I think they should be race.
Which one?
My fault. Sorry. My fault. I think that they should be hired based on their competency, not their race.
We totally agree, right?
Okay.
So what DEI does in practice, not in theory, is it focuses on race more than competence. And
Okay.
that is our concern.
Okay.
And so what I want, and you seem, very passionate about a lot of things, and you obviously have skills. For your life, I want you always to be judged on the content of your character.
When it comes to DEI, I feel like the last big push on that was like the rainbow community. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what that was, man. Let's be real. Outside of that, like,
the color of your skin. Where DEI says, no, we're actually going to care more about skin color than competency. And so what we want is an America based on merit. America based on how hard.
It's not, I wouldn't even say, they're hiring more blacks, Latinos, but they're hiring the rainbows too. Because, like, especially at Amazon, bro, it's almost like if you're one of those, especially if you're a rainbow, you're going to get the job. Because it's like, if you don't get the job, now it's like they have to cater to you type shit. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of one of the reasons why, like, these companies did get rid of that, is because it's just like they have to cater to that, and it's like, it's an open public, it's just out in the open that they have to cater to that. You know what I'm saying? Versus, they're like, what's the difference between having it and not having it, though? Really? Having it, the people who it benefits, I guess, they pushed for it. So that's why they have it. You know what I'm saying?
You were. An America based on what you bring to the table, not just what you look like.
But we not gonna sit here and act like within certain industries and stuff, like, it's hard for black people to get in, man. We not gonna say that that's not true. And there may be certain industries where it might be hard for a white person to get in. Rap. It had to be something of the line. Basketball. It's just a wild example. Y'all know what I'm saying, though.
Thank you.
What a gift from God. How hard you work. An America based on what you bring to the table, not just what you look like. How are you? What a beautiful kid that is.
Thank you.
What a gift
so
from God.
much.
Yeah.
She truly is. She is the biggest blessing. Something that kind of has me like on the fence of whether or not I go kind of like full blown more like conservative or moderate is just seeing how high.
Give it up. That is a gift from the Lord, everybody. That is just beautiful.
Mind you, him saying a gift from the Lord makes him look like he just is the nicest person to black people. Not saying he's just the biggest dickhead, but come on, it soothes the clip. It makes the clip better, more engaging, more intriguing. You know what I'm saying? Because she's black, and because it's a stigma that he's racist.
Like conservative or moderate is just seeing how high.
Give it up. That is a gift from the Lord, everybody. That is just beautiful.
I see that, we're starting to save a lot of money from things such as like Doge, but do you think that some of that money should go back to maybe like reforming the way that welfare is done to help poor families who do want to kind of pursue that American dream?
Great question. The number one objective of any social welfare program should be, how do we keep the family together and put dads back in the family? Unfortunately, in the black community, dads are the most absent of any community. About 2/3 of all black youth will be raised without a stable father around. And I know it's crazy, right? And that little precious angel of yours deserves to have a father around. And unfortunately, as we've removed dads from families, government has come in and has taken the place. So some people need help and they need social assistance. All of that should be about incentivizing the dad staying around, not the dad leaving. The Democrat Party does not talk about dads at all. The Republican Party, we are talking about how men need to be men again, in the home, take responsibility, provide for your family, and with strong families comes smaller government and a better country.
Charlie Kirk sent me a direct message.
Let's run that back.
I see that, we're starting to money should do one.
Any family. Unfortunately, in the black community, dads are the most absent of any community. About 2/3 of all black youth will be raised without a stable father around. And I know it's crazy, right? And that little precious angel of yours.
That baby is 1 or 2 years old.
Deserves to have a father around. And unfortunately,
if she can keep a man, though. If she actually wants that man to be around. We ain't gonna paint it like it's black men's fault.
Precious angel.
They deserve a father. If she'll let him be there.
Angel of yours deserves to have a father around. And unfortunately, as we've removed dads from families, government has come in and has...
As we've removed dads from families. Who was removing dads from families here? Government
taking the place.
Huh? Yeah, you're damn right. You can't get your Section 8 if your man is also living there.
So some people need help and they need social assistance. All of that should be about incentivizing the dad staying around, not the dad leaving. The Democrat Party does not talk about dads at all. The Republican Party, we are talking about how men need to be men again, in the home, take responsibility, provide for your family, and with strong families comes smaller government and a better...
Well, see, with that being said, that's their motto, and so they give there's no incentive, that is their mindset. So in return, there's no incentive to keep the man in the house these days. You know what I'm saying? There's no incentive to keep the man in the house. The incentive is for you to be a single mother. You know what I'm saying? And have the government help you with your rent. Cause if you bring that man into that house, now it's too much money that can be made. I actually need to research this shit myself, and this is good, So, if a woman has a child and is on Section 8, can she have a man stay in the house? Let's see what chat. That's a wild question. This is internet questions. Let's see. Good question. This comes up a lot. Here's how it generally works with Section 8 housing choice vouchers in the U.S. Because can't a man who's like disabled or whatever, can't a man get Section 8? Or it's just women? Anyone who lives in the home, whether related or not, must be reported to the local housing authority. If a man stays in the unit regularly and essentially lives there, he needs to be added to the household. Failing to report him could be considered fraud, which can cause termination of Section 8 benefits. Section 8 rules usually allow guests to visit, but only for a limited time, for example, up to 14 consecutive days or 30 days in a year. Varies by housing authority. If he's there all the time, has belongings there, gets mail there, or is financially contributing, the housing authority would likely consider him a resident, not a guest. So it's really like if he's not documented, but if he's documented, he either has to have zero income. Yeah, he literally has to have zero income. Because if you bring in some money, you're not gonna get that. Section 8 rules usually allow guests to visit. If he's there all the time. If a man moves in and is added to the household, his income will count toward the total household income. This can reduce the amount of assistance, or in some cases make the family ineligible if the income is too high. Landlord rules. In addition to Section 8, landlord's lease also applies. Unauthorized occupants. So, is this it must be another term. It must be another term that they be saying that the man can't, because a single father can get. Can a single father get Section 8? Anybody can get fucking Section 8, bro. That's what I'm saying. Income must be below a certain limit, usually 50% of the area median income.
Country.
Charlie Kirk sent me a direct.
And while men need to be men again, in the home, take responsibility, provide for your family, and with strong families comes smaller government and a better country.
Charlie Kirk sent.
So I would say, in a sense, I agree with this.
Sent me a direct message, and I'm going to show you what it said. This is almost 6 years ago exactly now, as of this video. I had not spoken to him in person or on social media. He started the conversation. You know what he said? 3 words. You are terrific. Now bear in mind, this is back before I was blessed with the followership I have now. I had fewer than 10,000 followers on Instagram, very small Facebook presence, wasn't even on TikTok at the time. But the fact of the matter is, this young man, this leader of Turning Point USA, reached out to me and saw something I had done. And he felt so moved that he reached out to me himself to encourage me. And then he went a step further. He invited me to the BLS, which is the Black Leadership Summit Turning Point USA was putting on in Washington, D.C. I told him, transparently, I was in between jobs and didn't have the money to fund my trip. He told me that they had scholarships available and to email him directly, and he'd be able to take care of it. I did, and that's the story of how I got to be a part of the Young Black Leadership Summit, which was instrumental in springboarding me to where I am today. Now, I share that story because he didn't have to do that. And if he was a racist person, why would he do that? I'm so tired of people being besmirched by the tired liberal lie that anyone they don't like has to be some sort of racist. And I'm not immune to this. They call me racist myself. Of course, it's ridiculous on its face, but this is the nonsensical nature of your average leftist. They really want you to believe deep down Charlie Kirk hated all black people. He saw the best in everyone. He saw in me something I didn't even quite see in myself at the time, and he chose to encourage me. That is why I will literally and metaphorically pick up that mic and continue the work that he started, because I myself and many others are tired of being slandered and maligned by individuals who have nothing to sell us but fear, panic, and lies 24/7. I had to share that story with you. I thought about keeping that to myself, but the more I see him being typecast as some sort of evil person, the more I cannot be silent, and I hope that you will not.
This guy just gives me sellout vibes, though, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Be silent as well. It is time for action like never before. It is time for voices to rise like never before.
He gives me fucking meat writer vibes, bro. He gives me meat writer vibes.
And I hope you will join me in that effort. So that is the real Charlie Kirk, the one they don't want you to know, but the one I will continue to remember and honor with my actions into the future. So those are my thoughts. Hopefully you share, and hopefully you get busy as well, because we all have microphones to pick up.
But look at that racism going out. Boy, Charlie, racist like a mud, ain't he? Y'all shut the front door. It's only idiotic people that think Charlie's a racist, because the thing is that for some reason there's something on the inside of black people Not
He can do, bro. He can do good for black. That doesn't mean he doesn't feel a certain way about black people or any other race. You know, just because you do something for people, you show people what it is. That doesn't mean nothing necessarily.
Oh, I gotta say that every time because y'all be like, you hate black people. I'm black. How am I gonna hate myself, you fool? But it's something on the inside of black people that when they hear white people say a fact, it make them feel some type of way. We talk about this in the barbershop. We talk about this among black people, how violent the community is, how people want to move out. They seek out this ghetto stuff. They say all these different things and let a white person say the same thing. And now the person is a racist. Everybody know daddies ain't at the house is a problem. Every boy that grew up without his daddy know there was a problem. It don't take nothing away from your mama. She did the best she can, but it was a problem you had your daddy. And there ain't no boy in the world is like, yeah, I was glad my daddy wasn't around. Come on, bro. And we talk about it. Everybody know young boys growing up in the inner city don't have dads and stuff like that. And black people joke about it. You let a white man tell you that in a debate, and now y'all mad. You can't find nothing that Charlie Kirk actually said within context that's even remotely racist. But, they'll find a way. But I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for supporting on the store. I don't even want to promote it no more because y'all just doing way too, y'all doing way too. It's hard for us to keep up with the amount of orders y'all ordering.
Hey, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself. Because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one. And I'm gone. TYP tonight. I'm gonna sing it all day, all night, because I want to. Oh, boy. We 3 hours in, y'all. Oh! We 3 hours in. Make sure y'all go follow the Twitch, man. I'll be streaming on Twitch. That should be dead as fuck. There'll be a couple niggas be sliding through there here and there. Come here. Damn, so the OU game over with? No, they still playing. Damn. It's 17-16. Y'all wanna watch the game for a little bit? The ending? Should be the ending. They might try to copyright it, nigga, though. That's tough.
It's a 31-yard play to Satania. This point of the field, too. This is really where Oklahoma, they're very pass-heavy. 2 minutes to go. Mateer and Arnold both making plays for their teams that have mattered most this afternoon.
Whoa, it's the Capital One Bank guy. That's me. Could we get a selfie?
Alright, we'll come back to this. We ain't gonna do the ads like that, y'all.
Ball bearing. The internet. As soon as you ever wondered how steel balls are inserted into a sealed ball bearing, this video shows. As soon as you place this shield on the ground and step on it, your shoe gets covered immediately. It's designed to replace regular plastic covers that take time to put on. Once it wraps around your sole, it locks tightly, so no dirt gets inside, and it costs about $40. As soon as you place this shield on the ground and
fuck no.
With eToro's crypto capitals on my dick because I'm fly like a jet, they gonna be surprised. Stop.
Hold
Who is Nita?
You need to put that down.
You need to put that down.
Who's Nita?
I'm still alive.
My boy Thuggy, millionaire. I'm still alive.
As soon as you order this ice cream, the waiter rushes towards you within seconds, because if they don't, you won't be able to eat it in time. This isn't your regular ice cream. It's magic shell ice cream. The chocolate topping is mixed with a special edible oil that instantly hardens when it touches the cold surface of the ice cream. That's why you have to eat it quickly before the magic freezes solid. As soon as you order this,
would you get distracted if you saw Rihanna and Cara sitting courtside?
I gotta be honest, no. When I'm playing, I'm about my business.
Even when Jack Nicholson sat.
That's how you get them right there. That's how you get them.
Nah, the only thing I notice before every game is I look up at them championship banners and think about adding more.
That was it.
Sir.
Would you get distracted?
Yes, sir.
Would you get distracted?
Why am I selling 8 weeks?
This one here. And then we're going to hand tighten down to torque to spec. Once we are in green, we are good. If we over tighten, we will go to red. This one here. And then we're going to hand tighten down to torque.
Weezy out of here.
This one here. And then we're going to hand.
Weezy out of here.
You made me mad and I get your nigga touched.
This girl came screaming and rushing into her neighbor's house. And right behind her, a man runs in. The homeowner immediately presses the man, and in the middle of chaos, his son picks up the phone his dad dropped and follows the girl.
Does your man meat stink? Our brand.
This guy wanted to prove just how slow turtles really are. On the Galapagos Islands, he teamed up with a friend to try walking like one. He crouched into the right position, then started crawling, copying a turtle's every move. But within seconds, he had to pause. The shell was far heavier than he ever imagined. This guy wanted to prove just how slow turtles really are. On the Galapagos Islands, he teamed up with a friend to try walking like one. He crouched into the right position, then started crawling, copying a turtle's every move. But within seconds, he had to pause. The shell was far heavier than he ever imagined. This guy wanted to prove just how slow turtles really are. On the Galapagos Islands, he teamed up with a friend to try walking like one. He crouched into the right position, then started crawling, copying a turtle's every move. But within seconds, he had to pause. The shell was far heavier than he ever imagined. This guy wanted...
Alright, let me see. We should be back on the game.
Recently, and I did not have enough money to pay for it, but
30.
Including the SEC officiating folks.
You okay? Yeah.
To the countries who look at the college football rankings brought to you by Goodyear. Idle this week, as is number 5 Georgia. You would expect LSU
they
to
lit.
cruise. They'll be at Ole Miss next week. Our afternoon offering on ABC.
So is this the
Big one tonight in the Big Ten.
No, they ain't. That's top. First year.
In the SEC with just 300 yards of total offense.
Hey, I'm ready to hit.
Countless moments in which the ball could have
Is this Oklahoma first year in the SEC?
Hugh Freeze has to be disappointed with all the opportunities that seemingly got away from the Tigers.
Bruh.
All John Mateer needs to do is take a knee. Neither quarterback was a huge running threat today. Jackson Arnold had the big run on 4th and 11. But both defenses kept the running aspects of these opposing quarterbacks in check.
Yeah, okay, this is the first year.
But Mateer
2026. We got the NBA reign and the college reign. That sound good to me. That sound good to me. That sound good to me. We got Kaisenat's Mafia thon 3 isn't living up to expectations. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shouts out to Omeezy. Let's see what it's hitting for.
I ain't gonna lie, the Mafia thing that COD doing right now, that's boring as f. And y'all be saying DDG is boring. DDG is not boring. COD is boring as f.
Mafia Thon 3 is not giving what I needed to give. Like, I don't want to watch Kai be a celebrity. I want to watch Kai be Kai.
I'm gonna be honest, I feel like the reason Mafia-thon or Kaisenat little stream is not going off how it should is because streaming is becoming oversaturated and it's like it's not entertaining no more. That's why I don't watch no streamers, because it's like, why would I sit there on my phone or TV or whatever watching a regular person, regular human being for 24 hours.
For the most part, you can tell who's the genuine guest, like Marlon, Ray J, etc. But for the rest of them, no. They all up there trying to promote what they got going on, bro. God, get the guests out of here. They're trying to promote.
Kaisenat is looking to do the impossible in this year's version of Mafia-thon, his take on what a subathon is. And on the way, people have been very critical about the stuff that's being placed onto screen for them to view. Now, there's a growing sentiment that the streaming bubble is going to burst. We've covered it on this channel before. And that does mean that Kaisenat may be susceptible to some of the same things that we claimed other streamers are going through in 2025. There's conversations about lack of energy from the Clover Boys, that the celebrities are on the stream and they aren't doing a darn thing, that begging for subs is not necessarily the route to go, and that overall there's just a general fatigue of these big overproduced streams.
I've seen no good clips of a Mafia-thon. And it's actually like I've seen maybe like the Jonas Brothers, cool, Marlon Wayne, cool, but like other clips
Because,
is just
bro, streaming is supposed to be IRL, your real self. You supposed to just be chilling, unedited, non-scripted. But y'all realizing everybody's scripted and fake, and they not real friends.
straight chaos, straight yelling at each other, straight crashing out. Kai being upset about the outcome of everything. Like I just keep seeing little clips of like crash outs, them just yelling at each other for no reason. Kai being upset, aggravated, and his energy is just not the same as the other Mafia-thons. Like his energy is just getting like wrap this shit up right now.
Let's take a look at some of the people's complaints and see if we can find out if Mafia-thon
it don't hit
3
the same
is a
after a while.
failure, and if this is an indication as to what is going on in the WL black side of streaming going forward into the future. I think one of the main problems that people are having in this conversation is that they were so ramped up off of the high of Kai's past streams, and they're using that as a comparison tool for what's to come into the future. I'm a numbers man, and when I pull up the charts, it seems as though Kai is either on pace or even outpacing his past streams over the last few years, like comparing it to Mafia-thon 2. So if the numbers are there, it has to be something greater. Maybe it's a quality problem. Maybe that's what people are saying.
Now, I don't be in your streams 24/7. Nowhere do I really even be in them bitches. I just be seeing clips, but everybody saying your shit look the same is because of the clips. Kaisenat mad at Reggie. Rakai did something crazy. It's the same shit over and over.
When it comes to the quality of the stream, there's been an ongoing conversation about who Kai has featured on his streams. There's two separate paths to go into this conversation. One, there is a guest issue. Everybody's starting to understand that Kaisenat is a big name, big face in all of social media, all of mainstream media, all of these communities. And to be honest with you, he is a perfect place and space for you to get an ad off. Whether it's music, whether it's a movie that you're working on, whatever production or project that you have going on, it is a great place for you to go to, get a lot of views, and ultimately promote your brand. But that kind of takes away from what people thought was the genuineness of the guest.
This Mafia-thon ain't really hitting. It feels like the last Mafia-thon, but a remix. The first one, yeah, they had celebrities come in, but now it feels like everybody's coming in for like a promo run. Like it's people that like, they come and then they drop something like right when they show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand people got things to sell, but it feels like they're coming on Kai's stream to literally just sell something. And that's kind of alarming to me. I'm not jacking it. It feels like they're just using it.
Now, Kai has become the person that you kind of have to come and sit down with if you want to enter the streaming world, if you kind of want to get lit, if you want people...
I mean, y'all, you know, the audience kind of made him that way, you know? I mean, at the same time, you know, that's what Kai wants to do with his platform. He wants to bring that type of content as well. So, you know, and that's the type of content the audience has been wanting to see. You know what I'm saying? So that's on y'all. Y'all the ones that watch this shit, man. I don't watch Kai. There ain't no hate. There ain't no disrespect. They ain't saying you shouldn't watch him. You know, I don't got the time to sit down and watch this, and I personally don't find it that entertaining anyways. But you know, that's me.
to see your face if you got a project going on. And I feel like it's kind of translating, especially because a lot of the people that are showing up are only there for maybe 30 to 45 minutes at a time.
Now, there are times in which the blend can be made and it actually fit pretty well. Like when Marlon Wayans came on, it was a very funny and interactive moment. One that I think a lot of people like the clips from. But he was also putting out some sort of project. It kind of made sense. He had a project, he's funny, they had a genuine blend and bond, and it went together. Then there seems to be sometimes
genuine bond is business. That's what it is. Kai has took it business. You know?
There's a random celebrity that comes
on. He thought y'all wanted.
On and really they just have no purpose to be in there, but Kai just genuinely finds them funny, or the space is kind of funny, kind of like Ray J or whatever. And this is very foundational for streaming and content creation. Content creation and streaming and YouTube videos, Instagram, all that stuff is supposed to be this genuine and authentic conversation between people. You know, it almost feels like there's this community going on, that parasocial effect. It doesn't seem like this overproduced, pay to win type of program like major network news, television shows, etc. etc. So I think a lot of people have problems when
Well, my damn shit crashed. Think we back though. Yeah, we back.
the case may be. Now, I get why somebody would do it, but it takes away from, you know, being in a room, taking the hot chip challenge, and I feel like I'm connecting with you because you're doing it too. I think another big problem that people are observing is not just the celebrities that are on the stream, but his friend group that is on the stream. I saw a note about there being a lack of A&P, which I understand that they have a lot of stuff going on. That's one of his groups, but he does have the Clover Boys. But, and we've covered it before, this iteration of the Clover Boys seems a little bit different. It just, I don't know. It's just a lot going on.
90% of the time, it feels like Kai's babysitting his friends. A little odd. Group of people, but they all can't get their act together. Somebody's either fighting, somebody's crashing out, somebody's beefing.
I feel like at this point, Kai should just like kick them out, because you spoke to Ray how many times? Everybody else want to sleep. Everybody else want to get high. Reggie got a health issue. Just send them all home.
Now, I've covered the Clover Boys before in a previous video, and there's been a couple incidents that have definitely had people scratching their head. You know, the fight that they went on with the whole Dez and Rakai situation, where Dez literally dropped a slur, almost getting Kaisenat clapped off of the platform. And then their sudden addiction to weed that's just taking over their whole lives. But now today there's a new thing. There's a lack of energy in the vicinity that the Clover Boys are in, and it's even being noticed by Kaisenat himself.
If you don't see, they all living fast, man. They youngins, man. They young. They gotta think long term, bro. You know what I'm saying? They over here fucking addicted to weed, apparently.
Taking over their whole lives. But now today they're...
It's just... things aren't the same after a while, bro. And they're never gonna be. You're gonna have that run, that good run, them good moments, that good energy. You're not gonna get them moments back, bro. Just like 2016. 2016 was lit for everybody. We can't get it back though. Them times, that fun time will never be the same. You gotta find out how to recreate that, man. You know? And sometimes the people that was there ain't gonna be around. Times is just different, bro. You know? That's what I'm saying. Streaming is not what it was, you know, just 6 months ago.
There's a new thing. There's a lack of energy in the vicinity that the Clover Boys are in, and it's even being noticed by Kaisenat himself.
If you don't want to do it, Ray, if you deadass don't want to do it and you want to sleep,
it's because these guys are in a content group. Y'all know how content groups go, bro. They're all working together. After a while, they do get tired, bro. It's tiring. Y'all first get together, y'all making all this content, y'all making all this money. After a while, the money becomes kind of pointless. Like, you know, it doesn't, but it does. You know, because you're not really saving and have a goal at an end goal, or you're not reaching goal after goal. You're just living life. You know, like I think that Rakai kid. You know what I'm saying? He said he just wake up, he just orders food, checks chat. He just fucking living. He ain't worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And go sleep. I'm gonna go find somebody else. I'm gonna just find people that want to do it. That's all I'm gonna do. If that's what you want, if you want to do, if you want to sleep, because that's how you moving. You feel me? And I'm not gonna take no hard feelings. But if that's what you want to do,
mentally draining
that can
on
be
the
it.
creators, bro.
Only thing wrong with Kai's Mafia-thon 3 is the fact that everybody is not like engaged. But I just feel like throughout the whole thing, you feel me, with Mafia-thon 2, everybody did everything. So like with every segment, everybody was there. I feel like this one, like obviously Reggie's sick and I guess other people get sleepy, but like when celebrities come, nobody be there. Like
this one can be chalked up to internal issues. Now I definitely can't solve this, and this is ultimately a very, very big commitment. But everybody should know what's at stake here. I mentioned it in the Clover Boys videos, but a lot of their revenue is still tied to Kaisenat. So if you do have to put up with this for 30 days, albeit an extremely hard task, I think it goes very much under the radar how hard this is. This is an extremely hard task, but you do have to perform. Otherwise, I don't know, being expelled from this type of community is not very forgiving, to be quite honest with you. We've seen streamers fall off because they did not take things seriously at the time, and it ultimately backfired on them in the long run. Now, one of the elephants in the room to be addressed, and y'all probably might not like my opinion on this, but this conversation about Kaisenat having Mafia-thon 3 really be Begathon 3.
I ain't gonna lie, we can literally go for 500,000 right now.
Deals and deals.
Begathon 3.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If they hit 500K right now, sleep outside.
500K right now, we will sleep outside.
Water beds, nigga. 500K. Oh my God, water beds. Water beds.
Bro, Kai is fuck. Yo, just wrap up this subathon now, bro. Nah. He's getting desperate, bro. He's getting desperate. He knows this is the worst subathon ever. I ain't gonna lie. The first subathon, that shit hit different. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yo, Kai, bro, wrap it up, bro. Wrap it up, bro. This is just a beggar fun at this point, bro. What the fuck?
It's like you have to keep topping yourself, bro. With this content shit. Nothing, once you go crazy, nothing you do after that is good enough unless it's better. Unless it's more viral.
What are you doing?
Now, I generally don't like this sentiment, and I investigated where it all originated from. At a certain point in time in the Mafia-thon, the timer started to dwindle low. Now, that's something that I've never seen before, and it can also be seen as an indictment as to what's going on with Kaisenat and the whole Mafia-thon experiment this go around. Like, normally, I've never seen a streamer's timer go low and they had to cancel it, but in order to continue for the stream to go on, Kaisenat had to pull in some tactics, some big brain level tactics in order to get the ball rolling.
I'm matching subs right now. I owe y'all 1,500 out of what? 6,000. We almost there. I gave y'all 10 minutes for subs, and I had to match y'all. Welcome to Steals and Deals. Doing it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. We are at the final hour of the subathon. Technically not the final hour of the subathon. This ends at day 30 if the timer goes off. If that timer hits 0, I'm repeating to everybody. If that timer hits 0, chat, the stream ends. But if it don't hit 0, it continues. Each sub is 3 seconds, but y'all are about to use a power hour, which for a whole entire hour, the seconds of a sub are doubled.
And he's had to introduce those tactics multiple times throughout the stream in order to extend the length of how long the subathon goes, which again, a lot of people would look into and say, yo, this is a testament as to it going down. This feels like he's begging. This feels like et cetera, et cetera. I think that this is just an indictment on streaming culture as a whole. I think the crux of a lot of it is quote unquote begging culture, quote unquote. He's a live entertainer. This goes to a good cause. And ultimately, if you have an issue with just like the general notion of donating to...
When you're Kaisenat, the whole purpose of that was trying to get as most subs as he can get, I guess. That's what his Mafia-thon is. So everybody can sub and give subs, and I guess that's what that's intended to do. I don't know. It's just like what I say. You got to keep topping yourself, bro. And he's took it all the way business to where... he's industry with it, so if it feels like everything he does is promo, I mean,
what do you expect? The audience got him to this point. So think about that at the end of the day. This is what you decide you want to watch. You know what I'm saying? The audience got him to this point. You know? He follows his audience. You know? So
a streamer as a whole, I think that that's perfectly fine. But I wouldn't overall, say that this whole thing is a begathon, because if that theory exists, then isn't every subathon a begathon? I think one of the biggest indictments and criticism that I have, and these are my personal beliefs, the other ones were, those of others, is that there is an authenticity problem when it comes to streaming. And I think that once you veer away from that, especially when it comes to content creation, you run into this issue where people are not feeling connected with the content creator anymore, which is the reason why they consumed you. It's the reason why they cut the cords. It's the reason why they turned off cable TV, is because everything felt inauthentic, overproduced. It felt like a television show. It was ultimately a big place for ads just to be. But the closer and closer you move to that as a content creator, you start to lose that audience that did ultimately gravitate towards that.
That felt like a big sleepover with him and all of AMP, right? You'd always see Duke getting full, Phantom doing his Phantom text every time. I like putting his streams in the background as I work. And those streams kind of reminded me of just the times when I would have sleepovers with my friends. Just do stupid shit back when I was his age, right? So I just feel like those are just some fun times.
Now, what I say is an overall Mafia-thon 3 is a failure. No, to be quite honest with you, Kaisenat is still going and is still on pace to do 1 million subs or whatever his ultimate goal is. It could be plus, viewership, plus followership, plus all these different things. He's on pace to do all those things. And to be honest with you, one way or not, he's gonna get it. I think that people can recognize and probably should be okay with the fact that they might have grown out of some sort of content and maybe that's not for them. But to do the whole like sweeping indictment thing, that's where I kind of probably draw the line. Because for the most part, I feel like this is just a higher produced version of the previous ones, which is ultimately the end goal. I think that a lot of content creators start doing content for a couple different reasons, but probably one of the main ones is that they saw something on a big screen and want to replicate it for themselves. And with the capital and ability through brands and sponsorships, if Kai can pull that off, if Duke can pull that off, if I can pull that off, if any content creator can pull that off, they're most likely going to pull that trigger. But do I think that this means that Kaisenat and streaming as a whole is void of criticism? Absolutely not. I think we have set a dangerous precedent, and this is probably the peak and the pinnacle of what people have been talking about for a long time. And there is a level of streaming fatigue that is just not talked about. I've covered it in another video, so I'm not going to belabor the point here, but there's a mix of a bunch of different problems that is plaguing the streaming community, and it's all
the problem comes when niggas like DDG try to do what Kaisenat did right after Kaisenat. Niggas is just follow the leader, they clout chasing, they just, you know what I'm saying? They want to be like the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? They want to be better than the next nigga. They want to flex. They want to, you know what I'm saying? That's not what it's about, bro. Just get on here, be yourself, be cool, be chill, my nigga. That's what this YouTube, that's what this content shit is for, bro. It's not on here to flex on the next nigga and none of that. It's on here to find your audience, you know what I'm saying? Your audience find you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just be cool, bro. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with what he did though with the Snoop Dogg and DJ Ghost stream, and who else was on that hoe? They did the hot box. That was lit. I seen the clip. I didn't watch it live, but that was lit. That was lit.
To head right now. I do wonder what's gonna happen.
It's just these niggas is just, they have to keep going. They have to keep spending money to keep doing these crazy ass things, bro. And it's just not realistic for the for the viewer, bro. The viewer watching, it's like, what type of viewer are you? Kids are the ones that watch these niggas that flex and that got all the girls in their videos and all the thousands of dollars in cash and chains, and there's kids that watch that stuff, bro. You know,
future subathons. I think FaZe has one coming up next month, and the events to precede this. But it seems like a lot of people are looking to get more grounded with their communities, get into more niche and different spaces, because doing the same things that they've been doing for the past 2 to 3 years has been deemed as burnt out. And I think a lot of people from the viewer side and honestly from the creator side are honestly tired of it. It's starting to feel more like a job and us watching a television show as opposed to, you know, just kicking back with a dude from New York that I could relate to as
Everybody's scripted
from Atlanta, Georgia. A dude, and I'm a dude, and we can kick back and relax. The slumber party thing. The lady already said it. But let me know what you guys think. If you think that this is like
me,
a big problem with streaming as a whole, not
just
just
like
the Kai thing.
Be
If you
chilling,
think that
man. I'll just be chilling. I don't be on here doing nothing but chilling. You know what I'm saying? Straight chilling, vibing. Y'all let me know what y'all think though, man. We on the road to 100K. Okay, if you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gonna TYP tonight. But that video was every bit of 30 minutes. Had to be. God damn. I'm gonna edit this hoe because my shit crashed. Oh, brethren. Who else is playing tonight, man?
So, what brings you in today? I just want someone to tell me what shirt goes with what pants.
I'm gonna edit this video right quick. Yeah, then we're gonna get into this next video. Oh boy, so I have to crash my computer again just to edit the video. That's tragic. I can do this. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just do this because I'm already booked up. I'm already booked up. No sound? Well, no, we good. Mafia Thon 3 isn't living up to expectations. We on the road to 100K. Why is I got like a delay or something when I hit record? Mafia Thon 3 isn't living up to expectations. We on the road to... What's good, y'all? Yeah. What's good, y'all? So I have to give it a second. What's good, y'all? Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a second. Oh, brethren. 100K. If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications. Well, I think we back though. Yeah, we back.
Etc. So I think a lot of people have problems when fourth, whatever the case may be. Now, I get why somebody would do it, but it takes away from, you know, being in a room, taking the hot chip challenge, and I feel...
I still ain't never done the one chip. I need to do that. What's the name of this shit? Mafia Thon 3 isn't living up to... What's good, y'all? We got 700 pounds of weed found in his Utah truck. Utah. Hey, we on the road to 100K, okay? If you don't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. Shouts out to the crime piece. Let's see what it's hitting for.
How are you? Did you know the people in the van? Do you know the people in the van? Huh? Huh? No Spanish. How do you know the people in the van? How did you, can I open the door? How do you know the people in the van?
What van?
Did you know the people in the van?
No.
Oh, okay. Here. I don't want it to blow away. Reason I'm stopping you is you were driving over the edge line. Want to make sure you're not texting and driving on your phone or anything.
No.
ID with you?
Of course.
Where are you headed to?
Huh?
Where are you going? Where are you going?
To PA.
PA?
Yeah.
What do you have?
What?
What are you hauling?
I'm moving.
Oh, you're moving?
Yeah.
Did you rent the van? Where are you coming from?
Nigga doesn't understand shit.
To Oklahoma.
Coming from Oklahoma? The van?
You coming from
where
Oklahoma,
where are you coming
huh?
from?
To Oklahoma.
Coming from Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you have in the
to or
back?
from?
What do you have in the back?
Nigga doesn't understand shit.
What's in the back?
I'm moving over there.
Furniture? What do you have?
Furniture.
Okay. Rental agreement?
What's that? I don't.
Nigga just wants to search this shit bad. What do you have back there? You got a rental agreement, huh? Nigga needs to have the rental agreement on him in the U-Haul. What type of shit is that?
Who rented this?
Huh?
Who rented this?
My friend.
Oh, we talk about this. Okay.
Your friend? Rental agreement?
Oh, the papers?
Yes, papers, sorry.
Oh.
Nigga check the glove box like it would be in there. Like it comes with the U-Haul. This nigga just looking. He ain't. No, he didn't pick up the bag of corn chip, nigga.
Is that marijuana? Marijuana? Okay. How much marijuana do you have with you?
No.
Okay.
I'm not finding the papers, boss.
Okay. Do you care if we look in the back? Can we look in the back?
Yeah.
You want to come back there with me? No guns or anything on you?
Hell no.
Okay.
He said, hell no. Man. Had you not had that joint, you could have said no. I mean, you still could have said no, but you could have really said he on your ass, though. This gotta be Oklahoma with that black Durango. That's a highway patrol. I can't tell.
I don't have the key.
Where's the key?
Nigga, they don't need. Oh, it's got like a.
Come this way.
Nigga don't have the key, but you're moving. Oh, they can get it
Can
off.
you get off the phone for me, please?
Huh?
Can you get off the phone and talk to me, please? Thank you.
The key. I don't have the key.
Where is it? How are you gonna get into it?
I forgot in the house, I think.
Okay, come here real quick.
I forgot in the house.
Listen, no firearms?
No.
Right.
Okay, put your hands on your head. Spin around. You care if I check real quick?
Of course.
Okay.
This nigga's going to jail.
Come back here. Come. 1812. What's your 39?
23.
Okay. No guns on you?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna have you have a seat in my car. I gotta go over all your stuff.
Hold on, let me back up.
No gun?
23.
Nah, that ain't. That's Ohio.
Okay.
So he's going to Oklahoma.
No guns on you?
No.
Okay.
I'm glad you haven't seen my car. I gotta go over all your stuff, okay? Okay. We'll go over from there, okay? Hold on. It's locked. I'm sorry. Have a seat. Did you load the back of the U-Haul? Did you put all the stuff in the U-Haul?
No, my friend.
Your friend? What did he put back there?
I'm moving. He's moving.
I thought you said you're moving.
Yeah.
You're moving?
So he moved, yeah. He put
You're
your
moving
shit
or
in.
he's moving? Who put the stuff in the back of the U-Haul?
My friend.
You're coming from Oklahoma? Where are you going?
To New York.
I thought you said PA.
No, I say PA. I said PA. I go to New York.
New York City? Okay. Have you ever been in trouble before? No. Why isn't your license valid?
No. My license is...
It says status is revoked.
When?
I don't know when. I'm just asking you.
I think this month.
Huh? Huh?
I think this month.
This month? Did you not pay a ticket or something?
Yeah.
That's not good. How do you know the people that were in the van?
What people?
The van that was behind you. How do you know them?
I don't know.
You don't know them? Oh, okay. Well, how did you... Who put the lock on there? Who put the lock?
My friend, I forgot the key.
How are you going to open your stuff to get your stuff when you move?
He keeps saying his friend. They gonna keep asking you who your friend is. I mean, you ain't never gotta tell them, but then they know that you was riding behind somebody else in another U-Haul. You should say that I don't know them at all. Talk about that's your friend.
Oh, okay. Stuff to get your stuff when you move.
He go to fly over it.
Oh, okay. Go admin real quick. Administrative. Is he out of it? Driving.
Boy, that dog about scared me just by watching this damn. I thought it was about to bite my ass, boy. I don't fuck with them shepherds, nigga.
Find it. Find it.
You know the joints in there, though.
I'm gonna grab my grab the lock cutter.
Yeah, he said he doesn't have the key for it.
Dude, the van's 100% with, or the van is 100% with them. And then it pulled in front of me and stopped.
Where's he at now?
It kept going, but that's why I don't want to walk out. So there's 3 occupants in it when it went by. Yep. Thick. That thing is no. The bolt thing is thick.
That's ugly.
Yeah, so use one side like that. Get it?
No, better leave it cut.
Oh no, dude, this thing is thick.
Yeah, take a little muscle.
Anybody else have
that off there.
Cutter?
I don't know.
Take a little muscle, take a little bit more strength than that, my boy.
Get my axe out.
Weak ass nigga, you don't want to bad enough put both hands on it.
Even doing anything?
No, hell no, you ain't doing
man.
shit.
We're gonna open it. So do you have the key?
I don't got the key.
What's in there? What's in there? Huh? What's in the back
He
of this?
just told you, he said. He just told it.
What's in there? What's in there? Huh? What's in the back of this?
I told you I'm more with my friend over there.
So what's in there? What's in it? What is in there?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay.
Nigga said he don't know. Earlier it was furniture though. These weak ass niggas, man. Y'all sorry. Y'all better get that lock off of there and quit playing. Y'all gonna fuck the whole damn U-Haul up. Make him pay for it. Sorry ass nigga, man.
I think it's doing anything. I think I made it worse.
Ew, sorry ass niggas, man. Y'all weak as hell, boy.
It's just done the crap out of these. What else do we got?
We need a
grinder or something. I don't know who to ask.
You niggas weak.
Trying to keep an eye out for that van.
You had to twist it.
Now you gotta get it out of there. There you go. I got it.
There it is. Weed right here. It's gonna be loaded. Nice work, sir.
Oh, that's weed.
Oh shit. That's gonna be a lot. 1063. Cambridge. We have a 691 Caesar. Oh shit. Can you start a record for this U-Haul? And we'll just have it towed back to the post.
Next available driver. They just need to drive it.
Or just next available driver.
Okay.
Is 1048 in here at the post or no?
I don't know where it's coming from.
Well, the same. If there's anybody there that could drive back.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weed.
100 pounds.
Yeah. I wonder if these are all.
Can you like if a regular record would be able to handle the U-Haul or more?
Just the driver.
We just need a driver to drive it back to the post. Or 1048. If you're near the post and there's an extra body there that can drive this back.
Yep.
Hey, 40, what's your 39?
On scene.
He's on scene.
Hey, 40.
Turn around.
Yeah, Ohio don't be playing, bro. I drove through there, bro. They don't be playing, bro. God damn. That nigga had peas, boy. That nigga pushing peas, boy. Nigga came from Oklahoma, he said. That boy got that shipment, boy. Yeah, man, they don't play in Ohio, man. I know. I done drove through there. They don't be playing, bro. They be posted. They be posted. Yeah, let me know what y'all think, though, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you ain't hit that like button, subscribe button, and turned on all notifications, slap the dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get at you on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP tonight. Chat. I'm about to relax for a cool little minute. We're gonna turn on like a game or something.
I've recently come to learn that a lot of founders and marketers don't quite know how to look up their competitors' marketing strategies. I personally like using this with the startups that I work with to look up what channels the top competitors are using to market their company, as well as finding the campaigns which are driving the best results. Let's imagine you have a generative AI startup that helps people write copy for different social posts. You want to go on here and list all
Mafia been doing for the past 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, it's time to get me something to eat, y'all. We finna turn on the game and just chill. Kick it. Shit, I done got me a good amount of videos in. We ain't done yet, but it's time for a good break. Oh boy. Meanwhile, that man's running with a rifle in his leg. They're saying they don't see the gun. Where's it at, coach? I done got tired.
Was more than he wanted to about gravel.
Texas,
And
Sam
Judy
Houston.
wouldn't call her.
The SEC in third down percentage at 28%. The execution has not been there.
Why is it doing
Manning
that?
and it is caught. DeAndre Moore, who did not play last week, he's back and he's feeling good. That's a gain of 16.
Nice job right there by Arch Manning. You're going to see DeAndre Moore.
There isn't one thing that makes the
Yo,
SEC
chat.
special.
I'm about to ride out, y'all. About to ride out, man. Man, let me see something. All right, y'all.